Hello, welcome back to Sauce Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big up to everybody is tuned in nice and early. Big up to everybody is watching on replay. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are back again for another episode of the Koora Pod, episode 90. People, yeah, it's gonna be a big one. We're gonna be speaking about the World Cup. Obviously, Morocco are out. England are out after bottling it completely. We're going to be speaking about that definitely, and we're going to speak about the potential final or the final, sorry, against or including Spain against Argentina. So that's going to be a mad game. So we're gonna predict that, of course, and obviously, getting onto the Arsenal news as well. We're going to be speaking about Meslier and Tzolis done. We're also going to be speaking about Morgan Rogers. We're going to be speaking about the Saliba injury. Also, we're going to be speaking about Julian Alvarez potentially coming to the club.
No,
Listen, we might
sorry,
have to.
sorry, Sad. I heard Pico Moreno saying it that you got the pronunciation wrong. It's Julian Alvarez. It's Julian Alvarez. Alvarez. It's TH at the end. It's not Julian Alvarez.
Yeah,
You got to
brother,
say it
I'm
in the correct
Moroccan,
way.
man. I don't know about all of that. I'm
No, it's
Moroccan, bro.
Julian
I'm
Alvarez.
Moroccan, yeah. Yeah,
Julian
Julian
Alvarez.
Khara. So what are we gonna do now? Yalla. So what are we gonna do now? Do you know what I mean? You can hold that. You can hold that. But listen, we're also going to be. I actually want to speak about Man United because I put something out on my thing because I do feel like we need to speak about Man United because they are starting to concern me a bit with the names that they're signing, with the transfers that they're doing. It looks like they have turned a corner. I do feel like they are starting to make smart decisions with the players that they are bringing in. But we're gonna speak about it because obviously the way the faces are. Okay, so relax. I said you're starting to worry me like a bee that's on the window. Relax. You're not that guy. Yeah. So calm down. Yeah. You're still probably gonna get top four. Just calm yourself. Yeah. Relax. You got you're a club of the past, not of now. So relax. Anyway, we're gonna get into it now, man. Lads, there's only one place to start, and that is of course Morocco. We're not starting with England. We need to speak about Morocco because listen, man, I was a bit disappointed with the way that we approached the game. I do think we were really timid. I feel like we didn't really go for the game. We didn't do what we could, which is put a good fight against the French team. Really give them something to worry about. And make them run around and be able to stretch them a little bit and make them work for that win. I do feel like we gave them at times a bit of an easy run to just get onto the ball and keep the ball and be able to press us at times, and I do think it was a timid performance, and not the way I would have liked to see us go out. But we did end up going out, unfortunately. A brilliant goal from, well, obviously a penalty first, which was missed, and then obviously they ended up scoring the goals. So, yeah, unfortunate to see us go out in that manner. I was fuming. It's, to be honest, it was meant to be. We were meant to go live last week, guys, but obviously people were being fraudulent, and I was being fraudulent myself, because I couldn't make it either. And then, yeah, man, listen, it's kind of died down now, the thing, but I'm still angry, but it's like other angry,
Yeah, look. Yeah, no,
feelings.
no, look. I think
But
yeah, look, it's a difficult one for me, obviously, because it's pretty apparent. I'll be honest. The only team emotionally I've had an attachment to in this World Cup has been Morocco. It's the team that I support. I don't think you can support like multiple teams. You can want multiple teams to win and stuff, but I've supported Morocco in the tournament, and surprisingly, I wasn't that upset when we lost. Not because I thought like, oh, we should have won the game, because I think we didn't deserve to win the game. That's why I wasn't that upset. Because usually when you play well and you miss chances and the team scores a last
And you
minute
should be
goal
upset
and
about that kind of performance.
No, I get you. I'm gonna touch on that. But what I'm trying to say is that I wasn't upset, like in a sense of we should have won the game, but we were unlucky, and I'm upset about the situation. The only upset I had is that we didn't go for it. But here's my honest take on the situation. I said this to Sami as well, and I said it to Ashraf. We should have took the game to them. We should have been braver. We should have tried to attack more. We shouldn't have sat back. And I get it. Sitting back like that is never a smart thing to do against France, because either way, you're going to lose the game. Because here's what my thought process was. I understand what manager was trying to do. We were trying to sit back, contain the pressure, hope that France come and attack us, and we hit them on a counter and score. The issue is that we couldn't even hit them on the counter when we had the opportunities to, because they were too strong for us in midfield. Kone had one of the best games he had all tournament. They bossed us in midfield. Now he was getting bodied, right? And we had what's his name? Brahim Diaz, who, to be honest with you, I don't rate at all. I don't rate Brahim Diaz at all. But even then, he was playing striker and he was weak. He was too slow. He was too one-dimensional. The guy plays like Martinelli up front, and there was nothing. We had no outlet going forward. Our wingers weren't good enough. Telby was outnumbered. It was all a mess. It was all an absolute mess. Honestly, our team, like bro, our best players in terms of like El Zazuli or Saibari, we needed them in this game, bro. Someone to put in a bit of strength, put someone with a bit of tech. Like, we just didn't have that, bro. And they were better than us. They were better than us in every single department, going forward, in defense, in midfield, and we didn't deserve anything from the game. And honestly, guys, I know Moroccan fans are saying, and Sami's about to say, which is we should at least try. And I agree with you. I'd rather lose while trying than lose like that. But in my opinion, and Moroccan fans don't want to hear this, but either way, we would have lost the game. Either way. I don't think we had a chance of winning this game. With the 11...
No, I don't think we had a chance.
Didn't have a chance. I don't think we had a chance because they were better than us in every department, bro. We didn't have any attackers.
That's not necessarily.
I disagree.
That's not necessarily the.
Disagree.
That's you can't just say that.
Yeah,
because in theory, you could say that Switzerland have played against teams that are much inferior to them. Germany losing against Paraguay. How does that happen? So you can't always say oh, there's no chance to beat them. Morocco up until then. But hold on. Morocco up until
you said
then
that.
Had Morocco up until then. What I meant, don't say I said that. What I meant to say was is that okay, we didn't have no chance. Yes, we could have won the game, but we would have won the game not by going toe to toe for them. We can't outclass them. They're better than us. I hate when people try to okay, yes, we could have got a goal and sat back, or we could have got against Holland, against Netherlands. We won the game. We played very well. We got a last-minute goal by Diop and took him to extra time. Stop acting like Morocco or this team that can go up against top European nations and beat them 2-1 and 3-0 like Spain did. Bro, we can't do that, right? We're not good enough. We will get there, inshallah, but we don't have the players to match these top European sides. If we would have beaten France, trust me, we would have lost against Spain. Trust me. I'm telling you, we would have lost against Spain. Because we wouldn't have touched the ball against Spain. We wouldn't have touched the ball. We wouldn't have touched the ball. What are we gonna do?
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
Have you landed? I want to reply and rebuttal a lot.
No, reply, Sami. But I'm just saying. Reply.
Yeah, I will.
But all I'm trying to say to you is to summarize that I believe we are we can win these games, but we came up against a better opponent. We could have attacked that opponent better. We could have played better against that opponent, and maybe lost the game with more dignity. But the end result would have still been the same. And that's the point that I'm making.
I do disagree with a lot of things you said there, Souls. I disagree because, you cannot come up with your chest up like that and say, oh, Morocco is one of the best teams in the world. And they are, because they're 6th in the world in the FIFA ranking. And that's for a reason, That ranking is not lying. So for you, and the only thing I agree with is you said is that we were completely intimidated by France, and that was the issue. However, if I look at, and we agreed on this, me and you, when we were watching Spain versus France, that France was depending on individual brilliance. They were depending on Mbappe, Dembele, Desiree Doué, or even Olise having a moment here and there, and they're elite players, and nobody's taking that away from France. However, I think with the players that we have and the caliber of the players we have, if we played as a team, they wouldn't have won against us that easily. Or at least we could have had a chance to go all the way to the penalties, or even maybe nick a goal at the last minute or something. I'm not saying we're going to smoke them 5-0 or anything like that. However, in my opinion, the way we played against France, and this is becoming like bulletproof for me, that France is the boogie team of Morocco. They are the boogie team. Every time we face France, we fumble. And by the way, even statistically, we never won against France. I don't know if you knew that. I looked at the stats before the game, and it turned out to be that we never actually won against France in a competitive match. So for me to come here and say that Morocco is one of the top teams in the world, and then say, oh, no, I'm not upset about what happened in France because we didn't really deserve the win. Yes, we didn't deserve the win, but I'm going to be critical about that because that's not how we're supposed to show up. Yes, we did have a couple of injuries. We had Saibari, we had Zazuli, we had a couple of players. But for me, the way the manager set up the team, he set them up to fail. That's simple as that. And there was no somebody to galvanize. Nobody's there to galvanize the team and say, guys, we can do it. Or even tactically, nothing. There was no tactics. There was no spirit. There was no grinta. There was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. There was just Morocco on paper. France is a better team, and we just rolled over. That's what happened in the Morocco game, and that I will end with that.
No, I agree.
I mean, yeah, I think.
Oh, by the way, Bruno. By the way, sorry, T. Bruno kept us in the game, bro. After that penalty, we were supposed to, somehow feel like the spirit. Okay, we can get them. We saved the penalty. Yeah, something, bro. I mean, I felt it. I don't know what the players are doing. They're fighting for the badge. They're fighting for the nation. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
T.
think the Morocco thing is very simple. You just played the better country by a country mile. In fact,
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you had Saibari, I do believe that the game would be the same at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's what I meant to.
You could speak about fight and all of those stuff, and I agree. You should at least show some fight and show some dignity and go out on your own terms instead of just laying back and khalas, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, it's France. They were supposed to be favorites. They were supposed to win the whole thing, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And Morocco, as good as Morocco are, at the end of the day, France is just France, you know what I'm saying? When Mbappe scored that goal, I was like, okay, bro, now the floodgates open, and then Dembele scored that sick goal as well. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, even like I said, bro, even if you had Saibari, even if you had everyone you wanted, this outcome would have been the same, and France would still win the game. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why you're upset that you didn't show fight, because I do agree with the point that yes, your players needs to show fight and go out banging instead of laying down.
Yeah,
you know?
but T, that's what it's basically, you're saying exactly what I said, which is that the end result would have been the same, but you'd rather play with dignity and lose with dignity than lose like that. And that's just the reality. And Moroccan fans, and some Moroccan fans still have this thing in their mind that if we would have came out against them and played them toe for toe, then we could have beaten them. Bro, technically, they had better players. They just had better players. Like that Mbappe finish was disgusting. He had no space. He just curled it. He couldn't even see the keeper. He couldn't even see the goal, and he just thought with his instincts and curled it top right. Right. The Dembele goal was nasty. We had Brahim Diaz playing striker. Come on, man. Like that's just not. Yeah. And but I do want to say though, big up Bono. I know he's going to retire now. Unbelievable keeper, man. Honestly, one of the best. I think he's one of the best penalty saving keepers I've ever seen in my lifetime. The guy is incredible at saving penalties, man. Like every time there's a penalty against him, I think he has a 50% chance of saving it, which is mad. Yeah. But
I like how he walked and saved that penalty instead of diving. You know what I'm saying? He just walked towards the right, and it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was and listen, look, Morocco did well, man. Look, I'm not gonna start shitting on other nations, but we had a tough run. We had the hardest run.
This is positive. I think as a Morocco nation, you guys need to see this as a positive.
100%.
You lost because you were down tools and you didn't show fight. Cool, but at the end of the day, you were still one of the better countries in this tournament. And Morocco football, you have a lot of young players who are going to improve in the future. You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
and
you
see,
are going to lose a few, but the younger players are very promising. And this is just the beginning of Moroccan football, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and see, and look who we had to play to when you look who we had to play. We had to play Netherlands, right? Canada, which is obviously an easy game, and then we had to play in 4 games to get to a final. We would have had to play Holland, Canada, France, and Spain. We would basically had to play like some of the best nations in the world. And I'm not saying I'm comparing it to Argentina, for example, like Spain, like Spain, for example, right? Spain, they're in the final, right? Spain are in the final now, and Spain had to beat top nations. Like obviously, what I'm saying is, if we was in Argentina's place, let's say we would have won the group, we were Argentina's place, we would have, like, I feel like we maybe would have got to a semi-final. We would have got to a final. You know what I mean? If we had to play the Egypts and these kind of teams, you know what I mean? So like, but it was our fault for not topping our group, right? And that's it. But listen, big up to those players, man. There's 4 years now coming. There's still players that I think could come up. There's a guy who's Van Persie's son, who's Van Persie's son. Shaquille, yeah. Apparently he's very
picked Morocco,
good. Yeah, and I think obviously Holland were trying to win him as well. And obviously I think
Shaquille Van Persie.
Yeah. Apparently he's a good striker.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Striker.
Wait, what do you mean?
No. Don't style it.
No, the son of RVP picked Morocco as his nation.
Where's he Moroccan? What is
his
Van
mother
Persie's
is Moroccan.
His mom's Moroccan and his dad's Dutch.
Moroccan.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He's got a Moroccan missus.
Bro, I'm telling you, Van Persie is not a posh Dutch guy. He's a very street guy. You know what I'm saying? And
I hear that. Yeah. To deal with that sort of madness, you need to know.
Big up the snake, bro.
Bro, any foreign man, any European man that marries a Moroccan woman, I know, as T said, you know about the streets.
Exactly.
Not easy to
bro,
handle.
he was a dickhead when he grew up and played in the Netherlands, bro. People saw him as a problem child. You know what I'm saying? One of them, bro.
Anyway, let's listen. Let's get to England as well, because I feel like we need to.
Hey. What's coming on, man?
Let me start on England.
Man.
Let me start on England side. Yeah, I just want to say quickly on England. Yeah, like I don't really have much to say about England. Yeah, but look, to be honest with you, this is the game that upset me outside of Morocco, because Morocco we were gonna lose, as T said, either way. But with
he couldn't finish the game. He just walked away.
I was watching it.
So just to add to your point, after England scored the goal, they had 17% possession.
No. I get what you mean. And look, guys. The truth is this. Yeah, this is the honest truth.
17, bro.
The reason why that game frustrated me is because we should have won the game. That's why. And these are the games that annoy me the most. Why I was upset at Egypt. Why I was upset at England. Why I'm upset when teams are ahead with 15 minutes to go. This one's even worse than Egypt. Egypt were ahead at 75 minutes. England were ahead at 85 minutes. Right, and you go and concede 2 goals to lose the game at that magnitude. Yeah, but look, Mexico 3-2, Congo 2-1, Panama obviously, Ghana 0-0. Outside of the Croatia game, they've had to clutch wins in a few of those games. Right, England haven't had the hardest run. Right, they haven't played anyone really good. Barring, I think the hardest game before Argentina was what? Who would you say? Norway, maybe Norway. Who they beat in extra time. We were mentality monsters in this tournament. We had a lot of mentality. Our mentality carried us through. Technically, I don't think we were very good. I don't think we played very good football. I think we were efficient, we were clinical, and we had a good fight and energy. I don't think we were technically very good in this competition. But if we're talking about the game itself against Argentina, absolutely shocking. They should be, like, England should be embarrassed about that game. There's no positives to take from that game at all. It's not like Morocco where, okay, we weren't the favourites. We were favourites. Not favourites. It was a 50-50 chance. And when you look at how we approached that game, bro, we were toe-to-toe with them. We were matching their physicality. We were matching their energy. This is what South Americans do. We knew what Argentina were going to do. They were going to do what Panama do, what Colombia do. They were going to come out, rough us up, kick us down, try and win the fouls. They did it very well. And then we came back for them doing the same thing. I remember there was tons of fouls, tons of energy. And they were struggling to match us. Because why? They were more worried about defending than attacking because we were going at them. When you sit back after scoring your first goal for that long and you invite the pressure, it was the most textbook storyline. Everyone knew what was going to happen. They were going to keep attacking and attacking and attacking. And what Tuchel thought is, let me bring on Dan Burn, let me bring on Konza, let me try and sit back, let me try and win the headers. Tuchel even said it after the game. Tuchel said, I thought we could bring on Burn and Konsa and match their crosses. The crosses were too much. Instead of trying to defend the crosses, why don't you try and prevent the crosses? How about that? How about you try and attack? And we didn't do it. Honestly, it was so bad. And why I'm so upset is because obviously we couldn't deal with the Messi crosses. The Messi crosses were unbelievable. They kept going in. Every single Messi cross from that right-hand side was looking like it was going into a player. We know Messi has unbelievable passing, especially those crosses. And we thought bringing on Dan Burn was going to change anything. It's not going to change anything. Do you know what I mean? So it was all too, in my opinion, a tactical nightmare. It wasn't a quality imbalance. It wasn't a team imbalance. It wasn't anything other than a tactical nightmare. Telling the players to sit back after the first goal, invited the pressure along, couldn't deal with the crosses. And when they scored the equalizer, I could sense it. They were pumped. They had more energy. They had more fight. England got nervous. They were trying to take it into extra time. They got a goal in the end. And
what do you expect, Souls? What do you expect? You bring on Dan Burn, you bring on Konza, you bring on Rashford.
It was shocking.
You know what I'm saying? Tuchel, I think Tuchel fumbled this game 100%.
100%.
For me, a lot of people say it's shared and the players sat back by themselves. No, I think
this is clear instruction.
I think this is man-made.
Yeah,
this is
that's
clear
rubbish.
instruction. Yeah,
that's rubbish.
By Tuchel. A lot of people,
100%.
I have been seeing people say that, it's both their fault. No, bro, for me, listen.
No.
I've said from the beginning that he should have brought different players than that he brought right now instead of the shallow buzz.
Yeah, why not bring on Rashford? Why not bring on Rashford, bring on Saka, try and pace them down on the wing, try and push their fullbacks back? Why?
No, but not only that. Not only that. The fact that Trent is not here, the fact that Wharton is not here, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of players that should have been here are not here, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. Because you are basically making substitutions, and the people you bring on are Dan Burn, Konza, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And you're playing Konza right back as well, trying to make crosses, you know what I'm saying? It didn't look like anything. And personally, a lot of people are gassing up this Rodgers performance on the right. I didn't like him on the right, bro. You know what I'm saying? He made one good cross for the assist. Obviously, that was good. But outside of that, I think the front line of England, Bellingham, Kane, and Rodgers, they were sitting back the whole time. And then when they got the ball, they had to counter, but they didn't have any pace at all to counter. You know what I'm saying? They were too slow to counter. You know what I'm saying? And the one counter they had, Morgan Rodgers shot the ball instead of passing the ball to either player left or right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think the whole lineup of England was wrong. The substitutions is wrong. Not bringing on Saka at all. And I know that Saka is injured and he's not fully fit. But I do believe that still Saka, if you brought him in the second half at the 70th minute, would have done way more than any of the players that were up front at that moment in time. You know what I'm saying? You bring on Rashford instead of Saka. And what did Rashford do? Basically nothing. You know what I'm saying? Stones for the goal, for the Lautaro Martinez goal, was sleeping. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get when you bring in a guy that didn't play a whole year. This guy was sleeping and left Lautaro wide open behind him. You know what I'm saying? He should have battled him way more than he did. He didn't at all. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you look at the goals that Argentina scored, it's mostly because of England. Because England gave them all that space to let them do what they want and sit back and have 17% possession. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. That's even crazier than the Arsenal possession that we had in the final against PSG, bro. This is even less, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you look at how England played and how they were set up and the substitutions that were made by Tuchel, it was all wrong. And I was not inspired by England whatsoever when I watched them, because I never had the feeling of, it's now 1-1 maybe England can still make 2-1 and make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? I never had that feeling. And when it was 2-1, I was like, nah, this is now completely over. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, giving the GOAT all that space in the world is a wrong thing. And England found out after this game. You know what I'm saying? Because you gave Messi so much space that this guy got 2 assists. And I know the 1 assist was for the Enzo Fernandez goal, but that's also because you gave them that much space. Enzo Fernandez had all the time in the world to make that shot and score that goal. You know what I'm saying? And it's also because Rice was out. You know, and a lot of people like Graham Souness is talking about how Rice should be a center half, blah, blah, blah. Bro, when Rice went out, there was a big hole in the midfield. You know what I'm saying? The reason why Enzo Fernandez had all that space to shoot is because Rice was not there. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. A lot of people can disagree. I don't care. For me, Rice is the best defensive midfielder that they have in that team. You know? And when they subbed him out, and I understand why, because he's not fully fit, but that caused a big hole in that midfield to the point that Argentina had all that space and Enzo Fernandez had all that space to shoot. You know what I'm saying? So for me, this is all made and created by England. You gave the opportunity to Argentina to come back. You gave the opportunity to Argentina to play football. You know what I'm saying? Because you gave Messi all that space. And then he got 2 assists. You know? So, yeah, for me, I completely blame Tuchel. 100% blame Tuchel.
Yeah, well, I agree with the Tuchel part, but here's where I disagree with you, T. I don't think the starting lineup was a mistake. I understand the Rodgers was a little bit off and the right imbalance was there. However, they scored a goal. And like Sol said, that they were going at them. There were fights between them at the beginning, and England stood up and hold their ground until. So let's divide the game. The moment they scored the goal, 1-0, England. So post and prior to the game. Prior to the game, England was uprising in terms of performance, right? They were hitting them. They were attacking them. They scored the goal. Perfect. Now, post the goal. After the goal, it all went to shit. The whole tactical thing went to shit for England. Argentina had like 3 subs, if I'm not mistaken, 3 subs from the Argentinian side. And Tuchel wanted to defend, which is he brought Konza, if I recall. He brought O'Reilly and Dan Burn as well. So look at the substitution; they're all defensive. And the only offensive substitution he did was after they scored the second goal, I think, which was Rashford and what's his name? Who else was the substitution? And Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
And Ivan Toney.
You have Ivan Toney and Kane at the same time on the pitch.
Yeah. I mean, he's throwing the kitchen sink, but it was quite late in my opinion. So he effed up after the goal, and I think Argentinian manager read the game properly, and he knew what he had to do, and he did it right. And Tuchel just folded, and he thought he's going to replicate the Manchester City when he won with Chelsea in 2021 against Manchester City. That was his dreams.
I don't think,
like, okay.
but I don't think Argentina played well either, though, Sammy. I'm sorry, I watched that game.
That's we watched
their
the game,
tactic.
both of us.
Their tactic was
prior the goal, England was having
England played football. Then they looked shaky. But after the goal, you sat back and everything changed.
Exactly.
You want to hear a crazy stat? Because Aaron just sent this to me. Did you know that England completed exactly 3 passes from 8 attempts over an 18-minute period, which is from the 66th minute to the 84th minute? They completed 3 passes from 8 attempts. From the 66th minute until the 84th minute, bro. 3 passes.
Yeah, shock him. But what I mean though, T, is Argentina's tactic was simply just to rough him up.
Big up, Aaron.
Hit him on a counter. Anyway, listen. Both teams weren't great. England lost the game. Argentina didn't win the game. England just was a tactical nightmare from them. But big up Argentina for how they came back. And that's it, man. I just hope they lose the final now. I hope Spain can do it.
It's crazy if you deep it because it will be either Yamal's first World Cup or Messi's second World Cup that just cements everything. You know what I'm saying? Because Yamal,
No.
if Yamal wins this, he would be considered one of the greater players. You know what I'm saying? Because now you have a Euros and you have a World
Euros,
Cup
yeah.
at 19 years old. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Yamal was always going to be destined for greatness. To be fair, because he is a great player. I think the Euros was even more of an impressive thing. But by the way, guys, Yamal hasn't had a great tournament. Even the Yamal fans know this. Ash has said this multiple times as well. And he's the biggest Yamal stan. Even if Yamal wins this game, let's say against Argentina, and let's say,
guys.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Just before we get to the fucking Spain and shit, can I give my thing on England? Just moving straight on, bro. What is this, bro? Or lie, bro. I'm just moving straight on, lie into the next topic. Firstly, I'm disgusted by England and their performance in that second half. I do feel like it was disgusting.
Sad, would you support England? Would you support them?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Okay.
Because once if Morocco go out, then I support England. If England go out, then I support Morocco. Well, I'm supporting Morocco anyway. Morocco is my first team, but
that's why you have a double passport, right?
I'm always yeah, exactly. But I've always got England there because that's the country of my birth as well. Do you know what I mean? I was born here. But then the only thing that happens is when they come up against each other, then it gets a bit techie.
And if you could be a footballer, would you play for Morocco or England?
Morocco. Don't even say that. It's not. That's insane.
Even if you could get started.
It depends. It depends who's gonna pay better. So.
No. It's not about paying though. But I'm saying if Saad could get a starting spot for England, he'd choose to play for England, right? Because his career will be bigger.
No. The thing is, if I'm a footballer, for me it's pride for my nation.
So why did Yamal do it then?
Sorry.
So why did Yamal play for Spain then?
Because he was heavily influenced by the people around him to pick the best chance for him to win a trophy, which they.
But he also
didn't Spain, which they were right. Yeah, of course he grew up in Spain, but
it's basically like
your
Gundogan
blood is not Spanish.
Yeah, but
blood
it's like Gundogan for us and Özil for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
you play for Turkey over Netherlands, right? I'm assuming.
Oh yes, obviously. Yeah. Never in my life would I pick Netherlands over Turkey, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's mad. But anyway, I feel like the first half, I think it was a very tight game, but I think England were just edging it, performing the better of the two teams. But you could see that it was a tight game. It was an edgy game. There was obviously it was a physical battle as well within the midfield and the attack and defense. Obviously, Argentina were always going to come out and have a scrap. And England get that goal in the second half, and you're thinking, oh my god, do you know what I mean? We could be in for a. I think England are going to... I thought that England were going to win 2-0, to be honest, in my opinion. I actually thought they were going to win 2-0, which should have happened. If we kept on attacking after that one goal, I do feel like we would have scored the second. However, after that one goal went in, it completely derailed. We went back into a low block, started to get more... The line started to drop deeper and deeper and deeper. And then... First of all, this is not on any player. For me, this is on Thomas Tuchel, straight up. I don't give a shit who wants to say what. It's on Thomas Tuchel. He's the only one who should be taking all of this negativity and stuff. It should be on Thomas Tuchel's shoulders, because he has done that stupid tactic of going defensive and then come out after and actually agreed and doubled down on it. And said it was the right thing to do, and then
no, he didn't say that. He said that was the best performance for England ever.
No, but after go look, he said on a separate press conference. He said that was the right thing to do. When they asked him why did you sit back,
he said this is the best performance ever. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, he said it's the best English. He said it was the best performance in the thing. And listen, if he had attacked, I think it would have been the best performance. If he'd continued to attack, then I think it would have been.
I agree, yeah. Until the goal, it was actually one of England's best performances.
But obviously he didn't, and it's shocking. You to absolutely sit there, play defensive, and give space to Argentina, who I don't care what anybody wants to say. Yeah, Messi is the fucking GOAT. Because bro, if you give him the fucking ball, and you just say to him, "Here, have a free go at it. Here, just do whatever you do." Bro, the guy is gonna create chances. The guy is gonna do stuff, and I'll be honest, I'm a bit.
Forget about
I'm
the chances,
very,
the
very
dribbles,
pissed off.
bro. The dribbles at
I'm
this
very-
age that he managed to do.
Yeah,
it,
of course.
it's insane.
I'm very pissed off with the fact that Enzo Fernandez twice can be outside the box with that much space, and he did it the first time. It just went over. Obviously, Pickford got a
No, that was the third shot.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. He did it the second. He did it the first time and the second time, and the second time it just went over. Pickford got a hand to it, and the third time he still got all of this space. Nobody said, "You know what? Let me go out. Let me go out and sit on Enzo Fernandez," because clearly they're aiming to do the short corner and they're getting it to him. And instead, they gave him. They did exactly what Newcastle were doing against us when Eze scored that goal from outside the box. They just left so much space outside and said, "You know what? Shoot it." Like as if these men have not seen Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
No, but sad about that routine. About that routine. Sorry to interrupt. That routine of the short pass. I mean, the first time he did it, and when Messi received the ball, he crossed it. I think he did it twice or maybe once. I can't remember. And then the third time or the second time, when Messi received the ball back from the short pass, he didn't cross it. He passed it to Enzo. So now the player who was marking Enzo actually doubled down with the left back to double down on Messi. So he opened that space now for Enzo.
Yes, incorrect decision. You should
Incorrect.
not leave.
Yeah.
You should not leave that post. You have been assigned to mark Enzo Fernandez. If they've done it once, it means there's a possibility they could do it again.
That's why I say.
I'll be fuming.
That's why I say France won the game against Morocco and England lost the game against Argentina. England, it was self-inflicted because honestly, before that, Argentina were getting bullied. Even Messi in the first half tried a few dribbles, it wasn't working. Like the Argentina players were scrambling, bro. I thought it was a clear win. We were 1-0 up. I was telling Sami, I was like, bro, England are playing well. And then as soon as Tuchel made that flipping decision to push to make it defensive, it was over for our life. And that's it, man. Fuck England anyway.
Bro,
Therefore,
for everybody who says that, the referees are rigging the game towards Argentina, bro. Look at that first half.
not in this game.
Weren't.
Not in this game,
bro.
Not
They were
game,
against Argentina, bro. Mbappe, Messi was getting laced and left on the floor, bro, bleeding. And this guy's just like, play on.
No, but they were also playing very rough. They were also
but
But
what I'm saying is,
in this case, it was from both sides.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? He was really, and to be honest, you know what? I'm not fully against that. I'll be real. I actually enjoyed it a little bit. I enjoyed the to-in and throw-in. I enjoyed the.
My favorite game this tournament. My favorite game this tournament was Paraguay against France. Oh my god! You know, I think Paraguay were told before the game.
That was a rugby match, not even.
Bro, I think Paraguay.
Yeah,
I think Paraguay were told. I've spoken to the referee. It's calm. Just go out there. You can't play against them. Just batter them. Just batter them. Just kick them down. Do whatever you like, and if nothing's gonna get called. Honestly, it was crazy. But honestly, look, man, England lost the game. Fair play. Argentina in the final now. I don't think Argentina have been great this tournament, but they've turned up when it matters most. And now it's going to come down to Spain. Spain now have a chance of winning a World Cup. I think Yamal, I really want him to win it for Yamal because I do like Yamal. And I want Yamal to have a good final. I really do. Because if he has a poor final and they win 1-0 and he doesn't play well, yeah, he's won a World Cup, but trust me, people like Ash and people that know ball will say he didn't turn up for the tournament, which he hasn't done so far, in my opinion. So
no, he hasn't, because he just returned. You can clearly see that. For me,
he's not
I don't
fit.
think he's fully fit. Yeah,
same. I agree. I don't think he's fit, and also he hasn't turned up. But anyhow, he has a good final. His name's in lights. His name's in lights. His name's in lights, and obviously if they win the game. But if Argentina win the game, oh my god. I'm gonna hibernate for so long. You will not. Honestly, I don't think anyone's gonna hear from me on YouTube for a long time. Honestly, for a long time. I don't think I could. I don't think I'll be able to show my face for a long time, boys. I'll be honest. I know you guys don't care anyway, but I don't think I'll be able to show my face because then I don't think if Messi wins this World Cup, I don't think I'll have another Ronaldo Messi debate in my life. I will never say it.
I think Yamal has to turn up. I think if Yamal doesn't turn up in this game, I think what Argentina will do, and I can see their game plan already, they are going to do the whole bully ball thing. You know what I'm saying? They're going to test Yamal. They're going to test the players that are on the pitch. You know what I'm saying? Who are smaller in stature. You know what I'm saying? Rodri is going to get tested as well, who's a big guy. But at the end of the day, they are going to test them. They're going to kick them around. And Yamal is not the heaviest player. You know what I'm saying? Pretty lightweight. So he is going to get tested in this game. And if he doesn't turn up, it can be a long day for Spain, in my opinion. But
Spain are way better in terms of keeping the ball, moving the ball around.
Yeah, but
which negates the high press from Argentina.
The thing is, the reason why I say this is because I think it's going to be a close game to the point that you need moments of brilliance that's going to decide the game for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I do believe that Yamal needs to turn up in this game, because I think that he needs to be the guy that creates that moments of brilliance, because I don't see anyone else doing it in the Spanish team. You know what I'm saying? Personally.
The only thing is, Tito, I don't think Spain are going to allow Argentina to move the ball around. Honestly.
Yeah.
If Argentina try and high press Spain with Rodri, Pedri, and Fabian Ruiz, it's not going to work. They're just going to keep doing triangles around them. But I agree with T. For Spain to score, they need magic. They need someone to do something like.
I don't think so. I think they're well drilled to the point that they will find that kind of gap and the pass between the lines, breaking passes and all that stuff. I think they will, because Argentina are a very high press team and they're hot headed. I mean, I genuinely don't rate their defense.
Yeah. Now let me ask you guys honestly, who do you guys want to win the final? And don't say both, because you might not mind both. Who do you want to win? In the
Argentina,
final?
Spain.
Yeah, one team.
Country-wise, listen. Country-wise,
I know none of you mind both of them, but I mean, give me one team. If you
no. Country-wise, I will say Spain. Country-wise, you know what I'm saying? Who I rather support. But Messi
is there a political reason behind that, or just?
Yeah. Obviously, well, yeah, it's okay, obviously a reason why. You know what I'm saying? But
no. But T. Forget all that. T. In the final, footballing wise, who do you want to win the final?
No,
I think Spain.
I'm not making it political. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I rather, as a country, I rather support Spain as well, is what I'm saying. Because I like Spanish football overall better than Argentina. You know what I'm saying? But Messi for me is the GOAT. I would like it if Yamal wins his first World Cup, but I would also really like it if Messi gets his second World Cup.
T, who do you want to win, bro? One team. Who do you want to win?
I don't know.
It's pretty simple.
No, I know. T, that's poor. T,
that's pretty simple for me. Listen, man, give me that Spain World Cup, bro. Do you know what I mean? Let me see Lamine Yamal lift the World Cup, bro. My Moroccan brother.
Ash wants Spain to win as well. To be fair,
I'm over. Listen, I know me and Lamine have a. Do you know what I mean? It's a dodgy past. Do you know what I mean? I've said some things about him on stream. I've said some streams.
You sound like you have him on Snapchat or something, bro.
No, relax.
Man's acting like you saw him last week.
Yeah.
Lamine don't know you, bro.
He cussed him last night on the phone.
Lamine don't know you.
We listen. I've said some things about him on stream, which got taken out of context, and do you know what I mean? It's all a bit mad. But listen, man, to see a Moroccan lifting the World Cup, it's phenomenal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's phenomenal nonetheless. And
also Merino, because Merino is one of the biggest reasons why they're here.
Of course, and also Merino winning the World Cup and obviously boosting himself in the Ballon d'Or rankings is like.
Imagine Spain win the World Cup and Merino scores the winning goal. Honestly, I think if Merino scores the winning goal, no.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
this is going to be a wild take. If Moreno wins the World Cup and scores the winning goal, he should be our starting striker next season. I don't give a shit. Bro, he scored against Portugal. Moreno is the most... Big up Arteta. Arteta is the only guy that scouted the Moreno striker.
No, but he striked it.
Shit.
No, he brought him as a midfielder. There you are.
Exactly.
No.
But he found that within his play. And now Spain are following it.
Yeah, no, he obviously found out.
I mean, to be fair, you can say that he did the same with Raya as well, even though Raya is not playing, but he is a very good find from Arteta.
And he can finish. But I agree with you guys. I want Spain to win 100%. Obviously, everyone knows here. Obviously, for the people who don't know, I don't like Argentina at all. I will never wish them to win anything.
What about Sami? Because what Sami now just randomly come out and say, "Yo, I want Argentina to win."
Nah,
I don't
you
like
ain't.
you.
No. Spain deserve it, bro. Spain, the way they play, they're so structured, well drilled, and you can see. I would say an identity there in the Spanish football. While Argentina, they're depending on the fights, and they're depending on sacrifices on the pitch, being rough, dark arts, and I don't know. I don't like that kind of football. It's not really. I mean, I do rate Messi. I do think Messi is the GOAT, and I think he's literally carrying Argentina. And for me, that no, there's no allegedly. That's a fact, like it or not.
Which
the guy,
bro?
Wait,
I don't know, bro. I said that Messi, that he's running the country by himself, bro. I mean, in terms of footballing, he's carrying his team, and he's saying allegedly. What do you mean allegedly? He's literally carrying Argentina.
He's carrying his team. So what's Endo Fernandez doing then?
Bro, but he is involved in every aspect of their attack and every aspect.
Yeah.
How many assists Messi has? How many assists does he have? Aside of those two.
Bro, let alone this tournament.
This competition, I think he has 6.
You lot are not going to draw me out. You lot are not going to draw me out.
Messi has the most assists in the World Cup and the most.
So he has 8 goals. 8 goals. Wait, hold on a second.
How many assists?
He doesn't have the most. He has 4. He has 4 assists. So 4 assists, so 8 goals. That's 12 GA in the World Cup, bro. What do you mean he's not carrying his nation?
You know what? You lot are not going to draw me out. I can't hit on Messi.
No, we're not trying to draw you out.
I'm not drawing you out. I'm just stating that.
I'm agreeing with you guys.
Wallahi, we don't need to do this. We don't. Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm saying I agree with you guys. I can't, even me, as one of the biggest Messi haters in the world, I cannot hate on Messi, especially after last game. I cannot. Because he was incredible in that last 20 minutes. Even I was scared of him. Every time he was getting the ball, I was like, what's he going to do now? Every ball that was going in, it made me think how shit Madueke is. We have to watch Madueke cross on the right. That's how you cross a ball. That's how you cross.
Last thing I want to say is the Arsenal players, obviously. I know that most of them, they're not playing Marino, Zumendi, Raya, but still, I have to back up the lads.
Yeah, no, listen, Moreno's had a good
good cameos, yeah.
Look, I hope Spain do win it. Fuck Cucurella every time. And because Arsenal
so
have everything. No, Arsenal have everything.
He can be a scumbag.
He's a rat.
After that Haaland
beef with Saka. He's a scumbag.
What do you say?
Do you remember the beef? Bro, he said he is a scumbag, bro. His beef was Saka. How many times you kick Saka down, try and injure Saka every game?
For me, it's not even the Saka thing, bro. It's the whole Haaland thing after bro. This guy, he's sitting there singing a song about he done this to Haaland and that to Haaland and that Koora. Like, brother, you're so cringe, bro.
Wallahi, I hate that song so
much, out of here, bro.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that was cringe. That was cringe. Yeah, that was cringe.
What is this, bro?
Forget cringe. Have you seen his Spain? Bro, forget cringe. Have you seen his Spain initiation video? It's even more cringe.
No,
I don't.
The guys on the table. The guys on the table doing madness.
100%. This guy, 100%. They said to him, "Okay, just do an initiation video." You think he'd be like some awkward guy? Yeah, I guarantee you, this guy was like this on the thing. He was like this.
Yeah.
Bro, relax.
He was acting like Ashraf in his prom.
Nah, this guy's a pussy. All right, listen.
Ashraf's gonna watch this as well.
Listen, Wallahi, he's gonna watch this back and then be back.
Yeah. I watch him bring up next episode as well. I know what I should like. You don't forget nothing.
Yeah, you don't forget. Listen, big out to everybody. we're gonna move on from the World Cup stuff because we need to speak about transfers, of course. Big up to Sami because he does have to go. This fraud.
What?
Yeah, I
man,
gotta
this
go,
guy-
guy.
oh, bro, he's,
Gotta go. But before I go, I
questionable.
just want to give my take on whatever topic you're gonna say now about the transfer. Any transfer specific you want to talk about, or generally?
I mean, it's just the three that we're looking at right now. Just give us your your input on the Meslier, the Tzolis deals, and then Rogers, which we already know. Anyway.
Meslier, rubbish. Tzolis, look, man. After I saw the GAs, the numbers, he is a good backup, but I hope he's not the main guy. But now we've seen also that Fabrizio mentioned that Arsenal are accelerating the negotiation with Aston Villa. So this is probably going to be our left wings, Rogers and Tzolis. Unfortunately, it's not. That's not what I would have gone for in terms of profile wise. But again, I mean, Tzolis with those numbers, is he going to replicate those? Is he going to get even 50%? I'm not going to ask much. I want 50% of what he did at Club Brugge. I mean, 50. What was it? 52 GA
So
in
you
51
want him
games.
to get 26 GA as a backup.
Yeah, come on, bro. He's not gonna get 20.
it's
I hope.
doable
I
with
mean,
the amount of games that he's gonna play.
a man can dream. But if you
26
really
G in the
watch
league.
like,
No winger gets
not
that.
in the
really-
league,
if
not in
you-
the league in all comps,
if-
bro. All comps, bro.
if you really watch, Tzolis carefully, like if you go now watch some of the comps, if you guys want, you can notice like a lot of the goals that he scores. You can see that there's a lot of spaces. There's a lot of he's bullying teams. I don't think he's going to be able to bully anybody in the Premier League. I don't think he's going to be able to do a lot of stuff that he used to do in the Belgian league. So it's going to be interesting to see his adaptation to the Premier League. I don't know if it's going to be smooth. Is he going to be fast? Especially that if he's not the main guy, that means that he cannot I would say get the minutes that he needs to adapt to the league. If Rogers, assuming of course Rogers comes and he's our main guy, our main left winger, so that means that Tzolis minutes is going to be limited a little bit. If Tzolis minutes are limited, then when is he going to really adapt to the Premier League and to the Arsenal football team? So, I mean, at a certain point, you got to trust Berta and Michele, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trust them, even though I disagree, but I'm going to trust them to get those kind of signings right, those kind of scouting right. Sounds a lot like Trossard. He does look like Trossard, to be fair. He does, Callie. I mean, for me, he's very similar to Trossard, the way he plays. He's not an all-out winger. So, yeah, there are a lot of similarities between him and Trossard.
But
I just
if
hope
he
he
does
bangs.
what
He's 24
Trossard did
years old.
last season, then I'll be.
If he becomes clutch, then yeah, of course. I mean, look, man, I want to be proven wrong. I want to be proven wrong. I want him to thrive at the football club. I want him to strive to do better. I mean, at the end of the day, we want whoever we sign to bang. I mean, I don't want him to be a flop. It's going to be a waste of money. But in terms of value, £35 million is not bad. It's not bad signing.
All right, big up. And then Rogers. What do you think about Rogers before you go?
Rogers, man, I don't know. Are you guys willing to pay 130 million or 120,
No way.
whatever? I
It
mean,
won't be 100.
No,
That
that's
is-
not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
not
that
gonna be
is what
100.
is quoted by Aston Villa. I don't
why
see
do you
they're
always go
gonna
by
go.
what's quoted, bro? Why you, bro? You're a businessman.
Because-
I don't
because
understand how you're a businessman.
I'm-
You're telling me 130 million.
Okay, let me tell you. As a businessman, then you have to benchmark on something. So, what is your benchmark as a midfield? If
Bro.
Anderson gone for 160 million pound and Rogers, me and you would agree that Rogers is a better player than Anderson, right? I know they are different players. I know there are different profiles, but as a midfielder, as an Englishman, right? 160 million for Anderson. What would you quote for Rogers?
I'd say between 80 and 100 mil.
Why is he less than Anderson?
You won't get him for 80.
Most,
You
at
won't
most
get him for
100
80.
mil. At most,
Why is he less than Anderson? And Rogers won literally the Europa League for Aston Villa and got them the Champions League.
yes, and
That means that his contribution was much more
Yes, it was much greater,
than Anderson.
But
Okay.
regardless of that, Aston Villa. Are
So you
firstly
tell me,
in a-
Mr.
in a place
Businessman,
where
what's
they-
your benchmark? 80
So can I
million. Why?
speak?
Why is it 80
Can I
million?
speak, or are you gonna just
Yeah.
interrupt me? You
Go,
bum and you
go ahead.
scumbag.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So firstly,
Go ahead.
these
Uh-huh.
this scumbag of a team
Uh-huh.
needs to sell. Yeah. Secondly,
Okay.
the player looks like he wants to leave.
Okay.
He wants to go. That's it. So if you got the player on your side and the club needs to sell, what does that tell you? That the valuation will drop. These man, everybody now in the market is gonna say, "Oh, my player."
I didn't see that happen with Bruno G.
My player. Sorry.
I didn't see that
I
happen
thought
with
Bruno
Bruno
G.
G.
I thought Bruno G.
Are you
wanted to go.
skunked at your
What's going
damn
on?
head? You told me it was gonna be 100 and something mil. And then all of a sudden we're talking about 60, 70 million. And then instead of coming out like a man and telling me that you were wrong, you kept it stum and you just sat there talking about Bruno.
No. What I'm saying, the idea that the evaluation of the club saying that they wanted 90, Fabrizio came out and said Newcastle asked for 90 million. Arsenal are not willing to pay 90 million.
But
That's
they're not
fine.
going to get it.
That's fine.
The players.
Then we're not going to
players
get him.
play a
Then we're not going to
heavy
get him.
part, you know that, yeah?
Thank you. So this is my point. This is similar to Bruno G. If you're not meeting that quote, then you're not going to get him. Simple as that. So, so now what?
Because Saad was saying Bruno's going to come.
So listen. Let me tell you, because you guys clearly have not learned anything from being football fans and watching the transfer window.
Teach us.
Over years and years and years.
You don't know what you're talking about.
What did Liverpool? What did Newcastle quote Liverpool for Isak? Firstly, they told him he's not.
Same back thing.
Firstly, they said he's not for sale.
100,
And then they said,
135.
No, that's not what they quoted. You bum. That's not what they quoted.
That is what
They
he quoted.
quoted.
That is what he quoted.
200 million. Then it dropped
Never.
to 150 million.
Never.
Liverpool said,
Never.
Liverpool said, we are not paying 150 million, bro. We are not paying 150
But
million.
Sad,
What you're gonna
Fabrizio
do?
already
What you're gonna
admitted it's
do?
not going to be an Isak situation. You already said Bruno is not going to be an Isak situation. He's not going to force his move. He's not going to say anything. Pay the money and he'll come. You don't pay the money, he's staying. So you were wrong.
So hold on.
You said
I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong because yes, the player has told them that he wants to leave. The agents will get it done. There will be a deal that's done.
How do you know that?
Newcastle will always come out and say they don't want to sell because they want to try and maximize and try and get the most money that they will.
No.
But
Bruno said he's not going to force it.
The fact that he can say whatever he wants, bro. He can say whatever he wants. If he's gone to them actively and said to them, I want to leave, I want to go to Arsenal. If he said to them, I don't believe in the project anymore, doesn't sign a contract, what are they going to do? Bro, what is this, bro? They're not going to sit there and have a player who does not want to be at your club. And as a football team, if Saka comes out tomorrow and says, I don't believe in the project, what are we doing? Are we sitting here and we're keeping him in the contract and we're keeping him at the club, even though he doesn't want to be here? What is this stupidness, bro? If a guy doesn't want to be at your club,
you got to cash in as to the maximum.
If your guy doesn't want to be at the club, eventually
lying.
your hand will be forced, bro.
Sami, he's lying because Bruno didn't say he doesn't want to be there. Bruno said, "I'm happy at Newcastle. I would prefer to go to Arsenal, but if the right offer comes in, I won't force my way out." Saad said, "If Bruno said he wants to leave, we're going to get him at 60 to 65 million." Saad said, "If Bruno says 60 to 65 million, he wants to leave."
I got guys. I gotta go. But anyways, it's a nice conversation. Sad. I mean, I don't know, but for me, even if what you're saying is true, and Saka wants to leave, for example, then even obviously Arsenal would want to cash in as the maximum profit as possible, right? That's how it is. And in this days, in this day and age, these are the mental prices that we're hearing. 100 million became like a 10 million 20 years ago. You know, that is the market that you live. We'll see, man. I hope not. But it is what it is. I don't think it's gonna. I don't know. I mean, if he managed to push and drop the price to 90, maybe it's a good signing. That's what I believe. But 130, I wouldn't.
So you still think 100 million for
90 to 100 million? It's reasonable to pay. But I don't think Aston Villa will accept.
Who are you talking about here?
Rodgers. You're talking about Rodgers, right?
Oh, okay, Rodgers. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I thought you were talking about.
I also believe that it will be between 90 and 100. I don't think
if that's the price, then reasonable.
And it's not reasonable because we don't need him.
Catch you guys.
Yes.
Yalla.
Yeah, just to continue. Yeah, big up Sami. But just to continue the conversation, I agree with Souls there. This is not the signing we need right now, bro. Because
Exactly.
if you look at if you know me and you know the takes I made about Rodgers, you know that I wanted this guy last year, you know what I'm saying, and beyond, because I really rate Rodgers, yeah. But I'm hearing Fabrizio saying on streams and on his tweets saying that this guy is now the main winger target. You know what I'm saying? They're saying, oh, versatile forward. Cool. He is versatile. We know, obviously. But they're saying that this will be the main signing for the left wing, basically. So our left wing is going to be Rodgers and Tzolis, by the looks of it. You know what I'm saying? So now we need to hope and pray that it's going to work. You know? That the Rodgers transfer on the left side is going to work. It's a unknown. It's a question mark. And that's what I don't like about this transfer.
I don't think
because if the rumor was, oh, we're going to sell Ødegaard and replace him with Rodgers, I would be 1,000,000% ecstatic and say this is a transfer that I really like. And this is a transfer that we really need to make. You know what I'm saying? But now we are going into the season, if we buy Rodgers, questioning whether it's going to work or not, if his lack of pace is going to let him down or not. You know what I'm saying? Because what I was thinking about when it comes to the left wing signing was an out-and-out touchline left winger. You know, so that's what I was expecting personally, you know? But that's not what we're getting here. We're getting a player that can play left wing, but is predominantly a number 10 overall. You know what I'm saying? If you had to give him a preferred position, it would have been number 10 over left wing. I can guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? I like the player. I rate him. I do believe that he has that dog in him, and that's why I rate about him. He can score some bangers from outside the box, which is an attribute that we need in this team, because Ødegaard in 2022, 2023 used to do that. Saka, when he was way more explosive, used to do that way more against United and those teams, you know what I'm saying, Wolves and those teams. I still remember those goals. But right now, when you look at Rodgers, I want to like the signing. I really want to like the signing and say I'm happy that we're buying him. But I just cannot help but think, oh, will this work out on the left wing? Or will there be a situation where we're going to have an Eze type situation and just not play him left wing anymore and keep playing Tzolis or maybe Martinelli if he stays? You know what I'm saying? So I am kind of worried that it can be like a last year scenario, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm trying to prevent. If this transfer window said, oh, we're going to look at Barcola and Rodgers, I would say I'll take that. Because now you have two different types of left wingers. Because both Tzolis and Rodgers are not the fastest. They can shoot, but they are not very agile and cannot dribble their man like an out-and-out winger does. You know what I'm saying? Like a Barcola or maybe a Doku even. You know what I'm saying? For the lack of a better example right now. So now you have two types of left wingers that are basically the same, not very versatile. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, not very. We don't really have the element of surprise at that moment in time, and we become very predictable. You know what I'm saying? But if you brought in someone like Barcola, now you have the out-and-out winger, who's a touchline winger, and you have the shooter, aka Rodgers. But that's just not the case. And I don't want to go for too long, but like I said, I like the player. I do believe that he will improve this team. I am just worried that it might not work out at the left wing because this guy is just predominantly a number 10 over a left winger. You know what I'm saying? So I have questions at the end of the day. Go ahead, Sad.
Yeah, listen, you guys know my stance already on this. We have seen, and funny enough, I put something out on the chat, and Ali A, we're gonna get to your super chat because I just want to cover the Arsenal stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's just quickly give your two pence on this because it involves your team getting possibly cooked next season.
Not by Beşiktaş.
Trossard and Salah.
First of all, big up Trossard. You know what I'm saying? Great video.
Yeah, big up Trossard.
Trossard is going to a very passionate and very good, great fan base. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the team that he is going to, a lot of people are really downplaying this signing, but I do believe that he's going to have a great time at Beşiktaş because they do have very passionate fans and a club that really take care of their players. You know what I'm saying? And Salah, that was a surprise to me because I just saw the news today that Beşiktaş are offering Salah 15 million a year salary. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't have a transfer fee, so now you can basically offer the big monies, the big wages. And Salah is looking at it interested, I heard. So there could be a possibility that he joins Beşiktaş. It will improve them, obviously, but I do believe that Fenerbahçe at the end of the day did the better signings for now. You know what I'm saying? Because they bought Greenwood and they bought Nathan Ake. You know what I'm saying? Trossard and Salah, cool, but the physicality in the Turkish league is going to challenge Salah, and Salah's current form, I don't know if he can keep up 90 minutes every game. You know what I'm saying? Especially at derbies and all of those stuff. But no, big up to Trossard, big up to Salah as well. They're going to great teams, like I said, but yeah, it's still not enough to beat Osimhen. You know what I'm saying?
All right, listen, man. That's one hell of a front three. Well, actually, who have they got a striker? Beşiktaş.
They have Young Guo, the Korean
Do
guy.
they still have El Nasiri?
No, that was Fenerbahçe. Beşiktaş has Young Guo, or whatever his name is. He's a Korean guy that clutched a goal for Korea in this World Cup.
Damn. Freaking hell. All right. Well, anyway, getting back to the Arsenal.
And by the way, just to add, I know nobody cares, but I want to say this. Do you know who Galatasaray bought, Saad?
Who?
Leslie Ugochukwu.
Oh, I saw that actually. Yeah, I saw that. Oh man, that guy was.
Bro, he's 22 and a decent midfielder, bro. I'm surprised that he joined Turkey, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
he could have gone to a Fulham or other team. You know what I'm saying? In the Premier League.
Hey, listen, man. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna be. You never know, bro. He might be doing a madness next season.
Yeah, man. Him and Lemina next to each other, bro. That's insane physicality in that midfield, bro.
Listen, getting back to the news about Arsenal. Obviously, we're speaking about Rodgers. For me, it's pretty simple. I don't know where Souls is gone. Is Souls just like Souls?
No, I'm here, bro. I'm here. What part are we on now?
Yeah, I mean, we're still on transfers, bro.
No, but I just want to give my opinion quick on Trot.
Yeah, hold on. Because you're not gonna do that and then just walk away and then turn the camera off again. And then
No, I'm not. الله يلكم إن شطب شد الخرابات وسا. Anyway, what we're trying to say is, I think I completely agree with T, but I'm just going to give another version of it, which is essentially he's not the right profile. I love Rodgers. I think he's a quality player. I love the way. Look, I've done a deep analysis on Rodgers the last 48 hours, right? So really look at what he does. Yeah. And you guys will agree with me on this. What he does really well is he's so good at doing the Declan Rice drive, where he's strong. He can get past players through the middle, like get past 3 or 4 guys. If he's on the wing, he can cut through the middle and bring the ball forward. His explosiveness when it comes to dribbling through the center is amazing. As a winger, for an actual touchline winger, he's not the right profile. He's not a winger. He's not explosive enough. He's not fast enough. He's not agile enough. And he doesn't have the one-on-one capabilities to beat a man every single time. What I'd love is Madueke's dribbling with Rodgers' strength, Rodgers' IQ, Rodgers' finishing, and Rodgers' crossing in one player. But the problem is now is that you take Rodgers, then you miss the most important part of a winger, in my opinion, which is what Doku have, which is what Madueke have, which is what Mitoma has, which is what all these players have, which is the ability to be agile, explosive, and able to get past the player one-on-one. If we're buying him as a 10, I would love him. I would sell Eze for him today. I would sell Odegaard for him today. But For a winger, he's not good enough. Now, I don't know what Arteta's going to do. I don't know if he's going to play him on the left, if he's going to play him in the 10 and put Eze on the left. Yes, it gives Arteta a bit more flexibility. He's a flexible player. England are playing on the right yesterday, so he can obviously play everywhere. So I know why Arteta wants him. I know why, because Arteta loves these sort of guys. I can play him on the right, left, 10, everywhere. Arteta loves this. But in my opinion, he doesn't change what we need on the left, in my opinion. He doesn't change what we need on the left. I still would have preferred a Barcola. I still would have preferred a Diamande. I would have preferred a proper winger that's explosive and that can beat him out one-on-one. And that's the honest truth about Rodgers. But I like him though. So look, no matter what we say, I think we are going to get him, because that seems like our number one target. And if that's our number one target, then we're going to get him in the end, I think. And if we do, look, I'm not so mad at it, like really upset. It's fine. It's up to Arteta and Berto to show us why you guys signed him. I want to be proven wrong, and I could be proven wrong. And about Tzolis, just quickly on that, listen, man, I thought he was coming in to be our main left winger. He's not. As a backup, I think he's got amazing GA. Even if he gets 20, even if he gets 30-40% of that in the league, it's still a good season. I think he'll play limited games, but he's got this. He can finish, guys. One thing you have to say is, regardless of space and the league is shitter and everything, someone to score 20-30 goals, he can finish. So we know that for a fact. Just like how we knew Gyökeres could finish when he was playing in the Portuguese league. He's a finisher. So we know this guy can finish, and that's very important as a winger. So we've got some clear attributes that show in football in tech. So look, but Tzolis and Rodgers, if those are our left wing options, and we keep Eze and Odegaard, I'm not too mad at it, to be honest. We have Eze, Odegaard, and Rodgers with obviously Tzolis and Martinelli still there, and we have Saka and we have Gyökeres. I still think we need a striker. I really do. I still think we need a striker. That's it. That's the only thing for me. We need to look at getting a striker in, whether that's Alvarez, which I don't think we're going to get now after the reports today, or like doing some things now. I know Arteta likes Havertz. This is the big issue. Arteta wants to keep Havertz. Arteta likes Havertz. But that's it. Let's see what happens, man.
You know, listen, I
no. But can you address what I said though, Asad?
I'm gonna address what you just said.
Okay, I love this guy. I love him.
Just go out of left field and say, right, anyway, on to David Raya. Like, bro.
By the way, guys, I know it's a serious show. I just want to say one thing. I want to go on land,
bro. Wallahi.
When I went to a shisha lounge with Saad, he broke the chair and I had to sit on the sofa.
I didn't. Wallahi, uqsimu billah, I didn't.
Why are you swearing to Allah? Why are you bringing Allah's name into this? Why?
But anyway, listen, I disagree with you guys. I said something yesterday, and then
of course you do.
To try and make it a whole joke. Yeah, it is fraud. He had to make a joke out of it. That listen, Rodgers has been a winger. He was winger for his whole time playing football, and yes, he started to move centrally. But he still played like half the season for Villa at the left winger position. Now, I don't think necessarily he's going to be a touchline winger. I think he's going to be more of an inside forward or a left forward, you could say, because I do think he is going to be more about, trying to create as much as he can and try and score as many goals as he can. I think he has a physicality on him as well to keep the ball. I know that you and Ash yesterday were saying, "Oh, is that what you want out of a winger?" But I think, listen, if you're going to have somebody who's an inside forward, somebody who is trying to score goals and trying to assist and trying to get the ball into dangerous positions, we saw what he could do on the right-hand side, which is not necessarily his best side, in my opinion. I think on that right-hand side, he is a bit limited because having to go on his left constantly to try and catch out the defender, it's a bit predictable on that side.
But I didn't say that. I said that these your winger attributes.
Sorry?
I said, are these your winger attributes? Because you mentioned attributes.
But they're not. That's not the only thing that he has. I feel like when you lot are saying that he's not explosive, I think that is a bit disrespectful. We've seen multiple times of him getting past his man and showing.
No. That's not what we're saying. He doesn't have pace like that, like an out and out touchline winger.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason why we're saying this, a lot of times last year, Sat, and you were there, you can confirm this, yeah? How many times did we got angry and say, Why are we so slow on counterattacks? Why are we not running more? Why are we not, you know what I'm saying? Why we don't have enough pace? How many times did we say that, bro? You know what I'm saying? And now with Rodgers, you're not going to fix that problem. When we sit back, which we are going to do, because Arteta is not going to change the system completely after winning the league with it. You know what I'm saying? When we have counterattacks, we still have slow players at the end of the day. And that's the problem for me. You know, if you had someone like Barcola, for example, now you have someone who has a lot of pace, who can actually go out and, how should I say, run forward in a counterattack. And when Jokeres is there, pass back and then khalas, boom, goal. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Rodgers doing that. I see when Rodgers gets the ball in a counterattack, he's going to hold on to the ball and recycle the ball backwards. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. And that's my worry, personally. You know what I'm saying? If you have someone like Barcola, that's not going to happen.
I think.
I saw something today, by the way. I saw something today where someone said Barcola is a luxury touchline transition player, and Rodgers is a space-eating interior force. His ability to receive on the half turn, use his body to shield central midfielders, and carry through crowded blocks is exactly what we need to dismantle deep low blocks. So,
point I was just about to make. You just took the fucking point I was just about to make, bro.
yeah, well, someone's made it before you, so you took it from this person on Twitter, and now you think you're.
Wallahi, I didn't. Wallahi, I didn't.
No, I'm joking. But no, I'm joking. I know, but I'm saying that does give me a bit of confidence because we do come up against low blocks a lot, Arsenal. So if he's able to receive the ball in the half turn and get through those low blocks, maybe that's probably more important than what Barcola can do for us. You know?
Yeah, but okay, but let me ask you this: imagine we're playing another Champions League final or a semi-final against PSG, and Rodgers has to play Hakimi. How's that going to go?
Well, when Rodgers has to play Hakimi,
yeah.
I think the problem that you guys are coming up with, or the problem that you lot are seeing is that, or not understanding, is that when it comes to Rodgers is a player that's going to he's there to tackle the low blocks. Now, I understand what you're saying about the whole Hakimi, and they're not going to sit back against us, and we're going to have plenty of space. But we saw against PSG, they weren't necessarily leaving abundant amount of space. At the start of the game, they left a bit of space, and then Havertz got into that space. But for the rest of the game, bro, they weren't leaving abundance amounts of space. Anytime we got onto the ball, they pressed us, dropped the line, and then make sure that they had defenders there in line.
Yeah, no.
Now,
I understand that. But my point is, Hakimi is one of the best right backs in the world, if not the best right back in the world. Yeah.
Yes.
And my personal goal this season and what I want is to win the Champions League, because I do believe that we have the quality and you know what I'm saying, to go and win this Champions League. You know what I'm saying? When Rodgers plays against Hakimi, which is not a team sport anymore, that's a pure one-on-one and quality versus quality. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Is Rodgers a good enough winger to deal with someone like that? Is my question. You know what I'm saying? Because if the question was, is Rodgers a good enough 10 to deal with a PSG, I would say yes. But the question is Rodgers a good enough left wing to deal with that type of situation against that type of player?
Again, I think it all depends on which side we're gonna tackle, and of course, it's gonna be that left side. Now, when it comes to coming up against Hakimi, yes, I do think he has the ability to get past him a couple of times. Let's not act like Hakimi is completely invincible, bro, and no man can get past him, not even if you dare. Like, bro, you're going to get past him, because the thing is on that side is that Hakimi and Doué always seem to attack heavily. So there is going to be space. And what is he well known for? Being a very good ball carrier, being able to get the ball up the pitch, and also being able to distribute it to either Victor Gyökeres, who's running alongside him, or a Saka who's running back post. So he's not going to be the only one that's, oh my God, you're always going to be there. A one-on-one battle with Hakimi. They're going to be sitting in low blocks. We know that against the PSG and against a top team like that, they're not going to be sitting in low blocks. They're not going to be doing it. And for me, I think Rodgers can work in both. I think Rodgers can work on the counter. Yes, he might not have the most blistering pace, but I've just searched it up and he has around 33.5 kilometers per hour speed is what he's clocked. Now, if you look at it compared to like a Gordon, or I'm just looking at it now, a Gordon or a Mickey van der Ven, they're in like the 37s, but he's 33. I don't think that's completely out of the way. I think that's, you know, three behind them, 3 kilometers per hour, whatever that metric is behind them. So I don't think that's completely.
Yeah, but what about his acceleration and all of those stuff? You know what I'm saying? He is not. Listen, if you talk Rodgers, you're not going to talk about his pace. That's what I'm saying. If you talk about Barcola, you will. That's the difference.
Yeah, but with Barcola, you also get the worry of, is he going to be clinical? Has he got a clinical edge when he's coming up in front of goal? There's also question marks about Barcola that we can also
about that. I agree.
I
agree. But when it comes to his assisting, I'm not worried.
But this is the problem: is that, okay? Are we going to sit here? We understand that Saka is going to be. Saka is going to come up in the start of the season. I don't think Saka is going to be there. I think Saka is going to need at least a few months rest, 3 to 4 maybe. We don't know yet, but he's going to need some rest because he's been nursing this Achilles situation. So he's going to need some rest. Now, for me, okay, so we'll move on in a sec. For me, I look at Morgan Rodgers and I think, coming off that left side, I think he's got the ability to create something out of nothing. I think he's got the ability to be able to get past his man. I think he's got the ability to shoot and to score a goal. And listen, I think he's played more regularly in the left wing position. For Aston Villa, we saw him playing Aston Villa. If it was against him and Barcola, I'm going for the Premier League proven player, somebody who I've seen play in the Premier League. I know he can handle the physicality. I know he knows the league like the back of his hand because he's played in it for the majority of his professional career. So, do you know what I mean? With Barcola, we don't know, bro. There's still a question mark there. There is still a question mark there for him. But listen. Right now, we're looking at getting him. We're looking at getting Tzolis is already done as the backup, which you guys already know what my thoughts are on that. We don't need to go into that because we're going to start having arguments about Mika Hots. So let's just let me get in.
But I think there's no point arguing the Mika Hots thing, because even if I don't know either player, but if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Hots only because of where he plays and from what I've seen. But we're not going to get Mika Hots, so now there's no need to any Arsenal fans to argue Tzolis because we've signed him now. So all we have to do now is just hope he does well, and if he doesn't, then we're all proved right. Yeah. If he does, then we're all proved wrong.
And I said this in the group chat as well, because I was one of the guys that disagreed, obviously, with the signing. But I'm just hoping that he can be our Shaqiri type player, like he did for Liverpool. Come in the second half and score a banger. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I can hope that he will be in this team right now. Because I don't believe that he was the right signing, but it is what it is. Right now, it is what it is. Nothing that we can do about it.
You know, I think he's one of these low-key signings that, bro, I don't know. There's just something that tells me this guy might just blow. Pause. Do you know what I mean?
But you're deluded though, because you always say this shit. You have no evidence to back it up, bro. You just chat shit. No, I have a feeling in my heart. He was like, I have a feeling we're gonna beat France. I have a feeling Morocco gonna do something against France. Just chatting shit, man. You don't know nothing. Just shut up.
Have you lost your fucking mind? Firstly, number one, you pussy-o, yeah? Shut up. Secondly, listen, it's not necessarily about me being deluded or doing this copium thing, but listen, there's oftentimes been when the ones that you spend the smaller amount of money on, yeah. Mikhailo Mudryk was the touted as the 100 mil signing. We went, we didn't get him, and we bought Trossard. And guess what? Trossard gave us a lot of goal, a lot of clutch moments.
Yeah, but there's a difference though.
And we were fuming about losing Mudryk. We were fuming about losing.
No, listen, but there's a difference because Trossard. Why I personally was confident with Trossard is this guy played for Brighton, Prem proven, and scored a hat trick against Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? nobody was going to convince me that that guy was not a good player when we bought him. You know what I'm saying? And with Tzolis, I cannot say the same. Yes, he has 51 GA in 52 games. Amazing. Same with Gyökeres. Amazing. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think we can compare him with Trossard, because Trossard was already balling out in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
Listen, I'll be completely real with you. In my opinion, I'm here to see what Tzolis is gonna do. I'm hoping that with Micheli coming in as well, that's gonna change a lot of things, because that's gonna change how we get attacking talents. It's gonna change how we scout these attacking players that we get, and I think that's definitely changed stuff. Because if you look at before, what we were looking at on the left wing, we were looking at Nico Williams, these kind of players. But now, all of a sudden, we're going for Morgan Rogers. We're going for these kind of players. So I think Berta and Michel are having like they're having an influence on things, and they're changing the kind of players that we're going for. And Arteta is obviously okay with it, and because he does have a say as the manager, and he agrees with it. So listen, we just have to, right now we have to just trust it, obviously, but obviously be wary. We can't just sit there and just guzzle up anything they give us, because on the other hand, Ezri Konsa, what the fuck is that, bro? Why are we going in for this, brother? I do not rate him, in my opinion.
I think Arteta knew. I think Arteta knew that Saliba
I like
is
Ezri Konsa. I like Ezri Konsa.
I think
he's a good player.
I think this has been such this is so what's the word that I can say? What's the fucking word that I can say? I think this has been handled in such a terrible way. The mismanagement of this situation, how Arsenal have allowed Saliba to go to France with a back fracture, and have allowed him to play. How that has happened, I'm fuming. I am livid. I don't give a fuck if you want to play in the World Cup final and you have painkillers and they fucking done operations to make you. I don't care if fucking Jackie Chan did that fucking shit that he done in the Karate Kid. I couldn't give a fuck. You're not playing in that game, bro. You're not going to the fucking World Cup. I'm sorry, but your dreams are over. You will go to the World Cup the next time, 2030. You will be there. So it is where it is. You'll be in your prime. Like I can't believe that we've let him go, and now he's gonna be out for thingy. The guy is sat on the floor in the France game saying my back's too much. I'm in too much pain on my back. My back's gone. I can't move.
Why for that?
Bro, that's insane. Do you know when you're taking painkillers as well, and to a point where you get on the floor and you're saying, bro, I can't move, my back is gone, I'm fucked, bro. That's insane. The management of this situation is fucked.
Yeah, it is. But why does Salah want to go Besiktas?
Bro, please, man. Let's just stick to the topic that we're on, bro. Please.
Yeah, but
this guy's going out of left field, bro.
No, but it's odd though. I'm not sure what's happening here.
I mean, bro, it's a nice city. It's a nice city. They have a new stadium. He's going to earn 50 million a year. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to play in Europe still.
He's actually agreed for 10 million a year, so I don't know where you're getting your facts from, T.
But 10 million a year, regardless, is a hefty chat. It's a hefty.
Did you agree?
10 million a year plus 2 million bonuses. But look, I think I agree with you, Saad. Saliba's going to be gone for a while, and I'm very worried about that. Very worried about that, because you can't easily replace Saliba. You can't. Even if we get Konsa, even if we get whoever, Saliba's one of the best centre-backs in the world. You know what I mean? If not, probably with the best centre-back in the world. So it's going to be a massive miss. Obviously, I know everyone's speculating right now and no one knows for sure. And obviously people are saying it's going to be 5 months. But just tell me how many Premier League games is he likely to miss?
So so if he has the operation now, we're in July, yeah. Let's just bring up the fixture list for Arsenal, yeah. Let's just do that. Where is the fixture list? Right. So obviously we go from now August, so through August. So we play Coventry. So he's gonna miss 1, 2. So you're gonna miss Coventry game at home, Aston Villa away, Chelsea at home, Sunderland away, Brighton away, Leeds at home, Nottingham Forest away. And then let's say he comes out at the start of November. He's also going to miss Nottingham Forest away, sorry. Everton at home and Liverpool away is what he's going to miss. So he's probably going to be back for around November time if it's 3. If it's 5, then, bro, it's myth. It's a long day. Do you know what I mean? Then he's not going to be back until the new year. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
if
not
it's
gonna be
5,
back
if it's
that.
5, we need to say if it's 5, we need to sign a new centre back, and it needs to be someone on that level as well. I'm sorry, if it's
But
5,
Ezri
then
Konsa, bro.
no,
The guy is
Ezri
not
Konsa.
even. He just gives me like under pressure. It's just a bit mad.
But who knows, man? He might be good with Gabriel. You know.
Yeah,
Are we even? Who even spoke about Ezri Konsa? Are we even like?
bro? It's all over Twitter, bro. With Sky Sports and all of these man, bro, are saying it about it, bro. Are talking.
Do you
about
think
it.
Aston Villa are just gonna give us all these man? Like, this guy thinks Aston
for a
Villa are gonna
price-
lose.
for a price? For a
This guy
price,
thinks
they will have to.
this guy thinks Aston Villa are gonna lose Tillemans, Konsa, Rogers, and Digne all in one window.
So Fabrizio Romano has already come out and said, firstly, they got that Zambambi, or whatever his name is, that brother, yeah, as the attacking midfielder, and they've just gotten in Joao Gomez as the Tillemans replacement, yeah. They're now looking. They got Estupinian as the Digne replacement, yeah, from Brighton or wherever he was. I think he was at Brighton. Estupinian. They brought him as the backup for or the replacement for Digne, and they're now looking for a winger to brace themselves for Rodgers leaving. Bro, these men will go out and look. Bro, they will go out and look. If these players leave, they've got avenues to go and look, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like they're going to be playing Champions
But
League
listen,
football
I'd
next
rather
season.
get Konza than get nobody. So we need to get Konza then, because I'll be honest with you, Konza's played 3,000 minutes, prem proven, plays every game, plays for England, full England international. He's the closest.
There's actually talk of Ben White not leaving now, and then them utilizing him at the centre back position.
No,
is what they're
no,
saying.
definitely
as
not.
bad as that is.
No, that's not what we want to hear. We need to get Konza, because I don't want someone who can play centre back. I want someone who is a centre back. So we need to get Konza.
What about Mascara?
No.
think
Don't start. We're not playing with
By the way,
Mascara.
you're on mute. By the way, what has Mascara done wrong in your eyes?
Nothing.
No, the thing is with Mosquera, when in pressure moments he crumbles. We've seen it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He is a very high stress player.
He handled that Liverpool game though.
When
he was thrown into the deep end, don't you remember when Saliba came off in that Liverpool game, bro?
Yeah, but we lost that game still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, guys, let's not be silly now.
It wasn't his fault.
No, stop. Let's not be silly now.
He had a good performance.
If it's 3 months, I'll live with it.
After we came out of that performance, or after we came out after that game, and hold on, I'm sure we didn't lose that game. Hold on, what's this exclusive? Here we go. Newcastle, Ornstein Bomber. Newcastle to make offer to sign Lucas Bergvall from Tottenham Hotspur. Come on, man.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
They're gonna start bringing in midfielders now, bro. because they know that it's a wrap for these man. They know it's a wrap. Their midfielders are leaving. They need a new midfielders to come in, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm here, bro. I'm here for it. Don't worry, man.
Hold
Rodgers is coming.
on. Why are we not getting Bergvall?
Bruno G. Bro, they never sell to us, bro. Come on, what is that stupidness?
I
man?
think Bergvall's a
Are you
baller.
mad?
I think
Yes, he is a
for
baller,
20
and I'd take him any day of the week. But bro, they're not gonna sell to us, bro. Come on, man.
20 years
Would
old,
never
46 million.
Bro, listen, just bring in Bruno Guimaraes and you know what I'm saying, khalas, bro.
Yeah,
Wallah.
wallahi, it's done.
Honestly, I'll be honest. Give me Guimaraes. Look, if Saliba's 3 months, then I can live with it. Then give me Bruno, Tzolis, Rodgers, done. I'm okay. If it's 5 months, then unfortunately, I know we probably ain't got the money for this, but we need to go Konza, Bruno, Rodgers, Tzolis. Have to, because genuinely, guys, I'm not waiting to the new year with Mosquera and Ben White. It's not happening.
The thing is,
Mascara
Sauce,
is good
and we didn't bring this up as a topic, but the thing is, if we sell players, we can. The problem is we haven't really sold any players. Jesus is still here. Fabio Vieira is still here. You know what I'm saying? Ødegaard is still here. You know what I'm saying? Martinelli is still here. We sold Trossard, cool, but we sold him for 18 million in 6 installments.
Mind games. Wait. There's no way it's 6 installments. There's no way.
Yes, it is. Look it up. It's 6 installments. We sold them for pennies. These guys are spending pennies every year in installments. You know what I'm saying? Pennies. So at the end of the day, right now, we didn't earn shit. If we sell Jesus, if we sell Fabio Vieira, if we sell Ødegaard and all of those guys, you know what I'm saying? Havertz, but we know he's not going to sell Havertz. But there are rumors about possibly Ødegaard leaving. Sell Ødegaard, sell Martinelli, bring in some good money, and buy more players. It's just
I think after Norway's World Cup run, I think we can get at least 60 million for Ødegaard. At least. I think we can get at least. I don't know why you're showing.
Why you laughing at his face?
This guy is so gay.
Bro, the way my man is just smiling, and bro, man's holding 2 McDonald's cups, bro. It's too funny. Well, like,
no, hold on.
Fabrizio Romano is just so funny.
Bro,
like,
why can't hold on, but boys, why can't we get 60 million for Ødegaard?
Bro, we should
60 million, bro.
70 plus.
I think
for
we're
him,
gonna
bro.
get 80 mil for this guy, bro.
No one's paying 80 million for Ødegaard, please.
Bro,
Why not? Bayern München would.
Bro,
You know what I'm
he's. I'm telling you, Ødegaard in a attacking system would flourish, bro.
Bro, the money that Bayern paid for Luis Diaz, they also would pay for Ødegaard, in my opinion. They would.
How much did they buy him for Luis Diaz before?
Like 70?
Isn't
80?
it 70 mil.
Yeah, I think so. Let me look.
Ali A, bro. Let us
Diaz.
know, bro, because you man are the Liverpool man, bro. Or Aaron,
Liverpool.
Do you remember? Liverpool.
I want to ask you a question, Sad, and be honest here, yeah, and
Yes,
T as well. Would you sell Saka and Gabriel for Elise?
No.
For one player?
Yeah.
No.
No. Why have you got?
It's mental. Be here, my answer. It's mental.
It's 70. It's 70.
Why would you get Gabriel gone as well? What the fuck would that? Why would you do that?
I'm thinking about our most valuable players, bro.
No, listen, Olise is a good player, but what he's shown against Spain, bro, that can happen to you as well. You know what I'm saying?
No. But
happen
T,
to
come
anyone.
on. No, T, come on, bro. Elise is a baller, bro. He's an absolute.
He is a
insane
baller,
player.
but when he faced Rodri, he was not a baller, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, every top
We've
player.
seen Saka dog walk Rodri, bro.
Well, we haven't, but we have him because he doesn't play in.
Bro, are
in
you
the position
crazy,
to
bro?
pass
He
Rodri.
was in there. They couldn't even touch him, bro. Don't you remember the goal, the game against us with the season before we challenged? By the way, the season we were fighting for top 4. Don't you remember that?
And you
game,
know what,
bro?
guys? Before we end the stream, and I'm so happy T and T.
Well, hold on. We still need to speak about something else, bro.
Oh, there's one important thing I need to do. Hurry up! I need to do a quiz with you guys, please. It's part of the show.
What?
It's very
Manchester,
important.
Speak about.
Manchester United.
Ah.
No one cares, man. But I don't give a shit
Okay,
about
yeah.
Man
What do
United.
you want to say? What do you want to say? Yeah, Manchester United. What?
What do you lot think about their window so far?
Nothing. They've carried.
I mean, listen.
They don't want to do anything.
Listen. What was his name again? The Brazilian guy from Chelsea, Andre Santos.
Andre Santos.
Yeah, Andre Santos. good rotation piece. Did not show me a lot at Chelsea. It was good at Strasbourg, but did not really play at Chelsea because of the Caicedo and Enzo situation. You know what I'm saying? And also Lavia being their first backup. So we didn't really see him that much. And he looks like a normal midfielder for me. It's not like he's a wow player or something. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And
I
and
agree.
Tielemans is just, for me, it's like a Eriksen replacement for them. You know what I'm saying? Very slow, but has good passing and shooting. You know what I'm saying? Overall. Their midfield right now is very slow. If you look at their midfield, currently it doesn't have any pace at all. It also doesn't have any length at all. If you add Manu Kone, sure, but Manu Kone is also not world class. So they are getting some good squad players, but it's not like these are needle movers, in my opinion.
I think these are floor raisers rather than.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It just adds to the team. It just adds to the rotation because now you don't have to play Ugarte, for example. You know what I'm saying? So you did something good, sure, but it's not a needle mover overall. It's just not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree. And look, I think it's been okay. Tielemans is a good prem proven player. 35 mil, can't go wrong. Tielemans, obviously, look, it's been good. I think they've made improvements. They finished third last season. I think they're definitely gonna finish top 4 100% next season. Whether they challenge, it's just depending on if they can do what Arsenal and City do. I think Arsenal and City will still win majority of their games, which is why I think us two will challenge. I can't see United challenging yet, but I think they'll finish third next season. Well, to be honest, Liverpool as well. I need to see who Liverpool get, but it'll be between Liverpool and United for third and fourth.
Bro, the thing is, Liverpool need a big signing to replace Salah. That's the problem.
Yeah, they do. That's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, so that's why I think United could get above them. Obviously, Chelsea and Spurs. Obviously, you don't know. Spurs have been going mad as well. Van Hecken, obviously, if they keep that. Where's T gone?
All right.
But guys, I want to do a quick. It's an important quiz. Can we start it, please?
Why, bro?
T, I need you for this.
What kind of quiz?
So there's an Arsenal quiz, and Ashraf. I promised Ashraf I'll do a 2v2. T and Saad against Sami and Ash. Yeah, Sami and Ash got 32 out of 40 correct. Yeah, no, sorry, 30 out of 40 correct. Yeah.
Okay, but that's not fair because you give me Saad and Sami gets Ashraf, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, but Saad knows Arsenal.
Hold on, have you lost your mind?
He knows Arsenal. To be honest, I said the same thing.
That's not even a dig at you. It's just Ashraf knows everything. You know what I'm saying?
No. But Ash got a lot wrong though. Sami was carrying him for like 6-7 questions. But to be honest, Ash did say I feel sorry for T because he's got sad. But I'm gonna announce the results of next week's show. But I'm gonna start. It's not that hard. I'm bad at this because I got a bad memory when it comes to Arsenal. But you guys, start.
I've got a terrible memory, so I'm fucking shit.
No, but T might carry.
And I'm bad under pressure. Is there a time limit?
There's no timer. There's no time limit. When did and each one's got four options. When did the Gunners last win the league before this season? 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, or 07, 09?
03, 04.
03, 04.
Correct. Following Declan Rice's 2 incredible free kicks against Real Madrid at the Emirates Stadium in April 2025, who scored Arsenal's third?
Merino.
Which club did Herbert Chapman join Arsenal from in 1925? Huddersfield Town, Leeds United, Northampton Town, or Tottenham Hotspur?
Huddersfield Town.
They got that wrong, by the way. They got that wrong, Sad. To big you up. They actually got that wrong. So, I mean, don't underestimate yourself, bro. Upon breaking Arsenal's goal-scoring record with his 179th Gunners goal, Ian Wright unveiled a T-shirt that said what? I did it, just done it, keep doing it, or never stop.
I think it was the second. Just done it.
No.
Was it? No, wait.
Never stop. I think it's never stop, bro.
Wait, what did T say?
I said it was the second one.
T got. I always go with the first answer. T got it right. It's just done it.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, T. Oh my God, bro.
I always go with the first answer. I said this to Ash as well because Ash and Sami disagreed on a few, and they got that wrong as well, by the way. So that
was a shot in the dark, bro. Like,
yeah.
Bro, thank fuck that you gave that shot, bro. Like,
yeah. Who wrote Fever Pitch, a loose memoir based on being an Arsenal fan? I don't think you guys will know this. Bill Buford, Nick Hornby, Mike Lupica, or Roddy Doyle?
I think it's Roddy Doyle.
Roddy Doyle. Yeah, do that.
Nah, it's Hornby. It's fine though. It's fine. You got it
I don't
wrong.
know these guys, bro.
Which
That
of
is
these
the same question.
which of these Arsenal players was never Arsenal's record signing? Which of these Arsenal players were never Arsenal's record signing? Lacazette, Arshavin, Ian Wright, or Nasri?
Record signing, huh?
Yeah. Which one was never a record?
It's-
And you can't look at the comments. No one look at the comments as well.
No, I'm
Wallahi,
not looking at
I'm
comments.
not looking.
It's either Arshavin or Nasri.
No.
Because I-
Hold on. I think it's Arshavin.
Which of these Arsenal players was never Arsenal's record signing?
Record
I'll give you a
signing.
clue. I'll give you a clue because one of the two that T said is correct. The T, don't let this guy fool you.
Bro, I think it's Nasri then, because Nasri was not
Correct,
so highly regarded when we bought him. Yeah,
correct.
Nasri.
Nasri,
It's Nasri.
correct. You know, they got that wrong as well. I can't lie, big up T, man. That was actually a tough one. I think Ashraf said Arshavin. He said the same thing.
I thought it was
Saad said.
Arshavin as well, bro.
You know
Yeah.
why? Because Nasri was like a Tzolis. It was like a not a highly regarded player when we bought him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've only got
Remaking
one
that.
wrong. You've only got one wrong so far, guys. Which Guna is the only player to have been awarded first, second, and third in BBC Goal of the Month competition? He got awarded first, second, and third in a Goal of the Month competition. Bergkamp, Wilshere, Giroud, or Henry?
I think it's Bergkamp, bro.
Correct!
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Bro, you know what's funny? They got that wrong as well. They
Who
said
did they say?
Henry.
Giroud?
They said Henry.
Bruh.
No,
Bro,
it's-
you know what?
it's-
But the
Big
thing
up
is, it's
T,
too
yeah.
obvious to be Henri, bro.
T's got excellent ball knowledge, man. I would never get that. You could pay me £1 million, I'd never get
Bro,
that.
I watch Arsenal because of Bergkamp, bro. Of course, I'm gonna guess this.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know
But
what
no one looked go on. So next question. Which of these clubs have Arsenal not clinched the title on the home ground of? Which of these clubs have they not won a title on their ground? Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, or Tottenham?
What?
Which of these clubs have Arsenal not won a league title in the home ground of one of these teams? Chelsea, Liverpool, United, or Tottenham?
We won the league at Anfield. We won it at the Lane.
Stamford Bridge, Old Trafford. No one can say the same. We won it on all of them.
Yeah.
Which of these clubs have Arsenal not clinched the title on the home ground of?
Oh, clinched.
Oh, clinched.
We won it at Anfield.
did-
We won it. No, we won it at Anfield. We won it at Man United. Chelsea.
No.
Chelsea.
No. I know it.
Correct.
We didn't clinch
It's
it.
Chelsea. No,
It's Chelsea. It's Chelsea. We
right?
won it at
Chelsea.
Tottenham because all we needed was a draw. We won it at Man United because we beat them at our own ground to win the title like, on points, like mathematically, and we beat Anfield in Anfield '89 to win the title.
Yes, you know.
So
you
Chelsea's
know
the
what?
only one.
You know what, Ash, Saad, you carried T there first. Your teamwork makes the dream work.
No,
To be honest,
I almost said United, but you clinched it, Sad.
Bro,
Good job,
it's-
bro.
Yeah,
That-
we won.
that's-
So we won at Old Trafford in 2002, White Hart Lane in 71 and 2004, and Anfield in 89. We've never won it in
Yeah, but-
Chelsea's ground.
What about
One
the
sec,
song?
one sec.
Stamford Bridge, Old Trafford. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know where the song comes from. You know, I think we must have beaten Chelsea on the last day to win a title, just not at their home ground. Sad, Sad, where have you gone? We're in the middle of a quiz. You idiots.
Yeah, bro. Don't leave me alone here. You know what I'm saying? How many
Nah,
do we
it's
have right? How many? Well, how about we only got one wrong? yeah?
Everyone, every single one right. You've only got one wrong so far.
And how many questions did you ask? 10?
9. So you lot are pacing
9, okay.
towards the. If you guys beat them, Ashraf will never live it down. By the way, he will never. He promised
Good.
you guys would get more wrong. I remember Ashraf was saying, sad. He's not gonna get nothing. Impossible to gonna beat us. Anyway, between
No,
2001.
Saad is proper. It's proper.
Between but guys, make sure you guys not cheating, yeah, because they were in person when we did this. quiz.
Uqsimu billah, I'm
Yeah.
looking. I've got it on full screen. I'll even
My hands
show
are
you.
here.
Yeah.
My hands
I
are here.
trust you guys, to be fair. Between 2001 and 2003, Arsenal made 3 FA Cup finals between 01 and 03. Made 3 FA Cup finals. Who did they not play in a semi-final during this time?
What?
In these 3. Yeah, it's a difficult
Crazy.
question. I'll be honest with you, Ash got this right. Who did they not play in the semi-final during this time? Middlesbrough, Sheffield United, Tottenham, or West Ham? Who did they not play in a semi-final of an FA Cup?
Hold on,
Sad,
give me
we
that.
need-
Give me that.
sad.
Give me.
I
Give me
think
the
it's
items.
West Ham.
Give me it again.
It's West Ham. It's West Ham.
Hey, you know what? IT actually done a madness there. Because
You know why? You know why? Because I don't remember playing them back then. You know what I'm saying? I just don't.
I'll be honest with you, that's phenomenal ball knowledge, you know, because they took
Yeah,
a long
bro.
time for this. You know, they were both just talking to each other for time. But Sam, what would you have said though? Be honest.
What was the 4 options? Because I needed the 4 options again.
Sheffield, Tottenham, West Ham, and Middlesbrough.
I was gonna say Middlesbrough, bro.
Yeah, that's
was
what
gonna
I
we,
was
discuss
gonna
it.
say.
we played them.
I was
We
gonna
played
say
them.
Middlesbrough, but we played them. Now I'm thinking about it. We fucking
Yeah, it
played
says Arsenal played Tottenham in 01 semi, Middlesbrough in the 02 semi, and Sheffield
02,
in the
yeah.
03 semi.
02 Middlesbrough.
They didn't
bro.
face West Ham. Okay, which Arsenal legend is the only player to have captained the side to 3 titles across 3 different decades? Which Arsenal legend is the only player to have captained the side to 3 titles across 3 different decades? David O'Leary, Pat Rice, Patrick Vieira, or Tony Adams?
I think it's Tony Adams, you know.
You can discuss. You can
Hold
discuss
on,
until you
hold
guys
on,
give me
let's
one
discuss
answer.
this because he
Okay, no.
said 3 different decades.
See, he got it right again. It's Tony Adams.
You know why?
So why
George
does
Graham-
he do that? Why
George
does he make us
Graham,
act like we're
listen.
about to get it wrong?
No,
Listen,
you know why? Because when you
George-
pick the
George
answer,
Graham-
it takes 10 seconds to tell you if he's right or not. That's why I let you guys discuss. Yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
it's George. It's because George Graham and Arsene Wenger who won it in 2 different decades. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, he got Adams right. Adams captain Arsenal in 89,
Yeah,
91, 98, and 2002. That's unbelievable
There you
knowledge,
go.
by the way. This one's easy. Which club did Arsenal sign William Saliba from? I wouldn't even give you the options for this. Give me the answer.
Oh, it's Saint Etienne, the
Correct.
green side.
Son
Yeah.
Etienne.
Okay, this one's hard, you know. 'Cause-
Saint
oi,
Etienne.
you know they nearly got this wrong, by the way. They nearly got this wrong. How many FA Cups did Arsene Wenger? Actually, you know what? They got this wrong. Actually, I remember they got this wrong. How many FA Cups did Arsene Wenger win as Arsenal manager? FA Cups and only Wenger. 5, 6, 7, or 8. And don't cheat, Sad, because your eyes are everywhere.
Wallahi. أقسم بالله.
My hands are here. My hands are here. I need
أقسم
to.
بالله.
It's from 5 till 8, right?
5, 6, 7, and 8. And they got this wrong, by the way.
It's
They got this
definitely not
wrong.
5.
No, it's more. It's more.
Between 6 and 7.
No, I think it's between 6 and 8 even.
Sorry, it's between 6 and 8.
Wait. Let's retrace our steps. When did he
let's-
win the first FA Cup?
In
No, start from the top. Start from the end. What was his last FA Cup?
last FA Cup was 2017.
Correct. Yeah.
He done
That's
he
one.
done 2 years in a row, didn't he?
I don't know. I can't help
20
you guys.
then 2015 and then 2014.
Correct.
2 years in a row he done it back to back. That's 3. Then
Wait, T, where are you looking, T? T, where?
can't
No.
remember.
Well, wallahi, I'm not looking at
I
anything.
actually can't remember.
I'm
My
just
mind
doing
is
like
You
this.
blank.
say
bro.
wallahi. You say, okay, no.
Wallahi,
What's
I'm
your
not
gut?
doing anything.
What's your gut instinct telling you guys? What's your
My
gut
gut
instinct?
is saying 7. My gut is saying 7.
My
Yes.
gut said, bro.
Correct. It's 7. It's 7.
Listen, wallahi, uqsimu billah, I did not look at anything. Anything.
Yeah. But guys, in the comments, they're saying wallah. We obviously have to admit, no one put the answer. Kali, I know you're giving the answer, but wait till they give the answer and then give yours, innit?
I'm not looking at the comments as well, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah.
I've
but
got
you're
it
not
on
looking
full
at-
screen, so I can't even see nothing.
Yeah.
Big up to the chat.
Okay, but we know Ashraf said 6. You know, Ashraf said 6. He completely forgot
Wow.
that last one. Which of these records has Henry never held? He's never held one of these. Most
Okay.
assists in a Premier League season, most goals for France, most Golden Boot wins in the Premier League, or most goals in a Premier League season. Which of these has he never ever held? I'll say it again. Most assists in the Premier League, most goals for France, most Golden Boot wins in the Premier League,
Second.
most goals in a Premier League season?
It's the
Sad.
second one.
I think it's either France, goals for France, or Golden Boots. Because
Definitely.
Yeah, are you sure?
Has to be the France one.
So,
I'm
guys,
sure that
I'll
he broke the
advise
record
you this. Think about your answer very well. Think about it. Yeah, think.
Oh wait,
Think about
wait. This can be a trick question because Kevin De Bruyne also has the same amount of assists as Henry, so it's shared. So it's not the most quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? So it's that.
It's correct.
There you go. There you go. Because he didn't have more than De Bruyne.
That's unbelievable. So the answer is he's never been the record holder for the most goals in a Premier League season. He matched the record. So yeah, he's right. He's never been the highest goal scorer because it was matched with De Bruyne.
But De Bruyne got it after him, so he must have been before the highest assist.
He notched the record of 20 assists in 02-03 with France record scorer with 51 strikes until Giroud broke the record. So yeah, he's right. Next question. Michael Thomas scored the second goal against Liverpool in 89 to clinch Arsenal the title.
Oh, who scored the first?
Who scored the first? Alan Smith, Michael Thomas, Paul Merson, or Tony Adams?
I think it was Alan Smith.
Paul Merce. It's Paul Merce, mate.
Okay.
You know, because you're lucky, Sad. He's right, but he said it first. So you're lucky.
Alan Smith, bro. How do you get this wrong, bro?
Sad's trying to drag you down. Sad has put a good shift in, to be fair. It was Alan Smith who headed an indirect free kick.
It was. Yeah, it was.
In the 2006 Champions League semi-final, who did Jens Lehmann save the penalty from to send the Gunners to their first ever final? Diego Forlan, Emerson, Riquelme, or Zidane?
Riquelme. It was Riquelme, bro.
Incorrect.
Wasn't it Zidane?
Hold on.
No, Sad's
bro,
right.
you don't even let us hold. You don't even let us discuss.
No, Sad's
Okay,
right.
you're right.
Sad's right.
You're right.
Sad's
Okay. Thank God.
Was I right?
Yeah, you were right. That's great ball knowledge, by the way. That's great ball
Thank God,
knowledge.
thank God,
Great
thank God.
ball
Bro, I
knowledge.
thought I bottled it, bro.
How many questions are there still, bro?
Bro, we're nearly done. In which of these seasons did Arsenal win? In which of these seasons did Arsenal win a league and cup double? They won both in the same season. 30-31, 49-50, 70-71, or 1992-1993?
I think it's the last
33.
one because of George Graham. I think.
I think it's 33, 30. Was it 33?
Okay, you both got it wrong. It was 70-71. They won the league. So they won the league and FA Cup both in that season.
Damn.
Fine, only two wrong. Which number did Bukayo Saka first wear as an Arsenal player in the senior team?
Oh,
17, 27, 77, or 87?
77. Oh no, 87.
It was 87.
Wallahi, it's 87. Yeah,
It was 87.
Correct.
87.
87.
87.
Correct.
87.
I can't stop posting the answers, bro. Stop.
Wallahi, we're not even looking at it, bro.
Yeah,
Don't worry
I'm
about
not even looking at the chat, bro.
No, to be
Don't
fair, I
worry.
believe Tiki said Wallah, but he's looking down a lot. Yes.
Hey,
Who won Arsenal? Who won Arsenal an FA Cup with the final kick for the club? With his final kick for the club? Loren, Lundberg, Vieira, or Pires?
Wait, who won the what?
Who won Arsenal an FA Cup with his final kick for the club? Loren, Lundberg, Vieira, or Pires? What's your instinct
We're having
saying?
a discussion. We're having a discussion.
Talk,
Don't take my answer right now, Souls. I think it's Vieira. Vieira won it for us. I remember
it was Vieira. It was Vieira in 2005 in a penalty.
05,
Yeah, and it was a spot kick against Man United that sent them that they gave them the cup to Ivory.
Heritage. Hold that, Manchester United, mate.
Who was the first Brazilian to play for Arsenal? Edu, Gilberto Silva, Baptista, or Silvinho?
Oh my god.
When was Silvinho start? Which year?
First Brazilian to play for Arsenal. Edu, Gilberto Silva,
It's
Baptista,
Edu.
or
It's Edu.
Silvinho?
Can't be Edu.
It's Edu.
I'm not gonna.
Gilberto
I'm gonna
Silva
wait for
was
you
there
guys. I'm gonna
before.
wait for you
Gilberto
guys.
Silva was there. Was there
No,
before Edu? I
Gilberto
swear.
Silva was after the Invincibles. Edu was there at the Invincibles.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
and
you're
he's
right.
he's also before. What were the other names?
Baptista, Gilberto, Edu, and Silvinho.
Baptiste. Okay, when
don't
was
know when
Silvinho? I need to know
Silvinho,
this.
bro.
When was Silvinho?
I actually don't know when was Silvinho. However, actually,
I think it's Edu because he was there first.
Who is it between?
think.
You guys think? Who do you think is between?
I don't listen. If I knew which year Silvinho was, I would have given an answer. But Baptista, I remember Baptista was here when we had the new sponsor.
It's not
Edu was
Baptista.
here.
Baptista was
Yeah,
2006.
I think
Yeah.
it's between Edu and Silvinho. And
Okay, I need one answer, guys. I'll
Shall
give you a
we-
clue.
shall we just
I'll give
go
you a
for the-
clue. I'll give you a clue. It's one of those two. It's either Edu
shall
or
we just go
or
for
Silvinho.
what you said because you were pretty confident with Edu.
I think it's Edu. Yeah.
Okay, the answer is Silvinho. It's Silvinho.
Ah! When
Edu
was he?
Edu was 2001. Silvinho was 99. And Ash got this right, by the way, guys. Ash got this right. So you
course
guys
he
are
did.
still
Of course
ahead. You've only
Of
got
course he
three.
did.
You've only got three wrong, by the way. You've only got three wrong. Which club did Arsenal sign Olivier Giroud from? Lille, Lyon, Monaco, or
Oh, Montpellier. Montpellier.
Correct. Which of these innovations were Arsenal not a part of during the Herb and Chapman era? They got this wrong, by the way, completely wrong. If you guys get this right, it's a guess. Which of these innovations were Arsenal not a part of during the Herbert Chapman era? Crossbars, floodlights, shirt numbers, or the WM formation?
Which one was it? Hold on. Which one was it?
That was too
Cross-
fast. That was too fast.
Crossbars,
Yeah.
floodlights, shirt numbers, or the WM formation?
What are bloodlights? What's that?
Floodlights.
Floodlights, like the lights in the stadium.
In the stadium. Which of these innovations were Arsenal not a part of during the Herbert Chapman era?
This is a guess, Saad.
My God.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna go
it's-
with shirt numbers.
Wait, no.
Oh,
We
no,
did
hold
have shirt-
on.
Okay, no. Shirt numbers is not good.
Yeah, shirt numbers, floodlights, crossbars, or the WM formation.
What is WM formation? What's that?
I don't know, and I can't check for you either. You just have to think of what sounds right.
Okay, so
WM
if you don't know,
formation.
that's probably not the right answer then. It's also not shirt numbers because that's just stupid. It's
Smart,
either
yeah.
lights or crossbar.
crossbars.
But
It's gonna be lights.
it has to be lights because we're
Has to
not
be
doing
lights.
American football, bro. It has to be lights.
Oh, you guys were so close. It's crossbars. You're so close. You were good close,
What the fuck
guys.
were they playing with?
You were okay. Anyway, it's fine. It's only 4. You're not. They're still ahead of you. So you're still ahead of them.
How many questions are left?
They got 7 wrong. They got 33. So you guys have 3 more to get wrong to match them, and you guys got quite a few questions left. No, sorry. They got 31. Sorry, they got 9 wrong. Who did
Okay.
Arsene Wenger say when you give success? Who did Arsene? Ashraf got this wrong, by the way, and he's stupid. Who did Arsene Wenger say when you give success to stupid people, it makes them more stupid and not more intelligent? Who did he say this about? Ferguson, Mourinho, Benitez, or Allardyce?
I think it's Mourinho, bro.
Correct.
Big up Mourinho because
Ash said Allardyce. Ash was
Shall I
like, he
tell
would
you-
never just. Ash was
shall I
like,
tell
oh,
you
Mourinho
why?
would never say that about.
Shall I
about
tell you
Mourinho.
what this was? Yeah, just quickly. He said that about him, and that's when
He called him a
Mourinho
voyeur.
came out and said he's a specialist in failure. He only gets top 4. Hey, bro. Hey, big up to Arsene Wenger, man. Big up. Papa
Okay,
Wenger.
which of these players captained Arsenal at the youngest age? Which of these players captained Arsenal at the youngest age?
Fabregas.
Saka, Fabregas, Odegaard, or Tony Adams?
Fabregas, bro.
Fabregas.
Wrong, guys. Think of it. It's Adams. So the reason why this one is so hard, guys, is because Adams was 21 years and 2 months
And Fabregas
and
was
22 days.
21.
Yeah, bro. Fabregas was 4 months older.
Ah!
Oh, what the fuck, bro?
It's difficult.
I remember that everywhere.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Oh my
It really
God.
is difficult.
Fabregas, look at how young he is as a captain. Bro, what is this, bro?
That's fine. Listen, T needs to help you out here because these ones are getting harder now. But you guys have got 5 wrong. They got 9 wrong. So you lot are still there.
How many are
Again-
left?
There's 16 questions left.
So
What?
we can only afford to have 4 wrong in these amount of questions.
In these 16 questions, correct.
Yeah.
Against which club in 1998-99 did Arsenal wear a one-off navy blue shirt at home due to a kit clash? Ajax, Moscow, Lens, or PSV? Against which club in 88-89 did Arsenal wear a one-off navy blue shirt at home due to a kit clash? Sorry, guys, just to reconfirm the answers, Ash and Sami actually got 30 out of 40, so they got 10 wrong. I just checked the report for the old scoreline.
Okay.
What is it between for you? Because for me, it's between Ajax and
I think
Who are the
it's
other
between
teams?
Ajax and Monaco, I think.
Monaco's not there.
Monaco's
It's
not there.
Ajax.
CS Moscow.
Ajax, Moscow, Lens, or PSV?
So it has to be between CS Moscow or
So
The
think
thing
about
is-
so-
the thing
no,
is-
no, no. So no, hold on. So think about in 88-89, what was Arsenal's main home kit? What was the colours of it? Moscow, Lens, PSV, or Moscow? What's your heart saying, guys?
My heart's saying Ajax.
Right.
But
So it's up to you. I'm
could
gonna give
be-
you. I'm gonna say, do you want to submit that?
Okay,
Do you
so according to his reaction, that's not the right answer. So
not? Don't
we
try
need
and
to
read my
look back.
reaction. It could be anything. It could be Ajax. I don't know.
Bro,
It could be Ajax.
yours open as a book, by the way. But you know what? Can it be like a PSV? Because
I think
the thing
guys
is,
could-
PSV is striped, and we never had striped kits.
That's
Bro,
correct.
he could be-
That's
he could be
true.
trying
That's
to
true.
put
By
us
the way,
off.
we never had striped kids.
he could be
that's
trying to
true.
put
We
us
never
off,
had-
and I think it is Ajax.
I wouldn't try to
Wait,
put you off. I want you guys to win.
Wait, what were the picks? Moscow and
Ajax, PSV, or Lens?
Lens. Which kit did they have? I don't even know which kit they.
I don't even
They-
remember.
No, they wear red and yellow. Red and yellow.
Yeah, bro. CSK Moscow, bro.
CSK Moscow had blue
Okay,
and red.
I'm gonna count to 5. I need one answer. Lens, Moscow, PSV, or Ajax. 5, 4, 3,
You
2,
go.
1. T.
Moscow.
No, it's Lens. It's Lens, guys.
That was my other pick. That was my other pick.
T was there. T was so there. He was there, bro. Because he said the yellow is the yellow. Arsenal
I
had
should have
already-
said Lens. I had Lens
Arsenal-
in mind, but I forgot to say
Yeah,
it.
that's
bro.
okay. That's fine, guys. Fine. They're a bit easier now. Who was Arsenal's? Oh, this is a trick question. Think about this, guys. Who was Arsenal's only representative in England's 2018 World Cup squad? Chamberlain, Welbeck, Wilshere, or Gibbs? Who was Arsenal's only representative in the 2018 England World Cup squad?
In 2018, the only representative.
For Arsenal?
2018.
Yes.
Mm,
Chamberlain, Welbeck, Wilshere, or Gibbs? I'll give you guys a clue. Try to start eliminating people. Who do you think it's not?
Wait, it's not. Wait, Chamberlain.
Can't
Who?
be-
Who
it's,
would
it's
you say?
not Wilshere. Because Wilshere.
Chamberlain, Welbeck, Wilshere, or Gibbs?
I think it could be Welbeck. You know.
Not Gibbs. I think it's Welbeck as well.
Correct.
I think it's Welbeck. Yeah.
You know, Chamberlain was also in the squad, but he played for Liverpool at that time. So it's a guy that was the trick
Bro,
question.
you know I was bugging out when I heard Chamberlain because I was like, bro, wasn't he at Liverpool? Didn't we sell him in 2017?
So it was Welbeck. He was Welbeck. So good guys. Which Arsenal player offered to pay for the mascot Gunnosaurus following redundancies during?
Ozil, bro.
Ozil.
Ozil.
Correct, guys. You guys have only got 6 wrong. You know, you still got 4 answers to get wrong, and you can still beat them. Who's Arsenal's first Who was the first Arsenal player to captain England at the new Wembley Stadium? Wilshere, Rice, Campbell, or Theo Walcott? The first Arsenal player to captain England at the new Wembley Stadium. Rice, Wilshere, Campbell, or Walcott?
Could be Walcott, Sad.
I think it is
think.
Walcott.
Or
So do you guys want to
He
say
had it. He had a
no,
stint.
it's either Walcott or
but I think it might be Campbell as well. But didn't Campbell? Wasn't?
Remember, guys, I'll give you
Rio-
guys a clue. A
Rio-
new Wembley Stadium. New Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, because it was the old one. They removed.
when
the
was
bollards.
Wembley made, Sad? You have to know. You're English.
No, they removed the bollards off of it and rebuilt the stadium in the late 90s.
So it has to be Campbell then.
But I don't think he was captain because I think Rio Ferdinand was at that time.
Correct, Sad. Correct. Yes.
Okay.
I can agree with
Campbell,
facts. I can agree with
It's not
facts. I can
Campbell.
agree with
It's
facts.
not Campbell then.
If Sad says
So
something that's true,
it
I'll
has-
say yes.
It has to be Walcott. Because I remember
Do you
him going
think-
for a stint, which he
What you
was
think
captain.
Walcott? What you think Walcott captained England?
Or was it? Who's the other names?
Wilshere, Campbell, Walcott, and Rice.
Ooh, Wilshere.
Wilshere, I think.
He captained England.
Anyway, I'm counting to 5, guys. I need an answer. 5,
Okay, it's Wilshere.
4,
Wilshere.
3, 2, 1. Incorrect, boys. It was Declan Rice. Rice captained England against Belgium in Wembley in 2024, 24 years after Adams led England out of the old Wembley for the last time. Wilshere was never a captain, Campbell was never a captain, and Walcott was never a captain. It was Rice. It's
Fuck's
fine.
sake,
No,
man.
it's fine. You guys have still got 3 more to get wrong.
No, it's
Which
because Saad said in the late 90s. So I was like,
To be
okay,
honest, T, I don't blame you
fair.
for that one because there was more pressure on Side there. He's the English guy. Which club did
Sorry,
Arsenal offer an FA Cup replay? Listen, Ash got this right. I don't know how.
Guys,
Which club?
I know.
Which club did Arsenal offer an FA Cup replay against in '99 due to a controversial goal? Derby, Farnborough, Sheffield, or Wrexham?
It is Sheffield. Oh my god! Hey! It was Sheffield.
You know this. Oh, Ash said you'd never know this. Ash said you'd never know this. Side.
I know it, bro.
Ash, you pussy-o. How do you feel now?
Hold that, Ash, you pussy-o.
Which
Yeah,
which
have
Gunners
that.
which Gunners legend has the middle name Primrose? Alan Ball, Bob Wilson, Charlie George, or Liam Brady?
Liam Brady. Liam Primrose Brady, it must be.
Correct.
Listen! I don't club, bro!
Hey,
I don't test me, bro!
Hey, listen, I can't lie. Sad's doing a good job, bro. Sad did a strong job, a very strong.
We both played our part, Saad. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
has saved me at times, bro.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I can't
better.
lie. There's been times where
For
I was
how
like,
many Premier League? This
Island.
one's hard. For how many Premier League games was Granit Xhaka officially club captain between his announcement and the manager Unai Emery stripping him off the armband? From the announcement to the manager stripping him of the armband. 4, 6, 8, or 10
what? 10?
games. How many games was Granit Xhaka officially club captain between his announcement and the manager Unai stripping off the armband?
What? The announcement to strip him?
Yes. How many
I
games?
think it's
4?
either 8 or 10, Saad.
4, 6, 8, or 10. They got this wrong, by the way. They got this wrong. Ash got this
I
wrong.
think it's either
Sam
8
got
or
this wrong.
10.
I'd encourage you guys to
6.
really think. I'd encourage you guys to really
Six
think.
is in my head, bro. 6 games is in my head, bro.
Okay, if that's what you think, we can go with that because I am not sure.
Hold on. Because I don't think it was that long, though. It couldn't have been that long. Bro.
I like where you guys are going here. You're both thinking correctly.
It wasn't. It definitely wasn't 8 and definitely wasn't 10. It wasn't that long.
Okay.
I remember when he done the whole thing.
Okay, because
And
look. And Ash, before you say I'm helping him, I'm not helping him here. He just said a fact. So correct. It's not 8 or 10, and Sad's on the right tracks. It's either 4 or 6. So think about this one. It's either 4 or 6. So T Sad saved you there. So now you gotta think about, is it 4 or 6?
So did he only captain for 4 games, Saad?
No. He's saying after the announcement to strip him, how many games did he play?
No,
Is how
no,
I take it.
no. How many Premier League games was Granit Xhaka officially club captain between the announcement and the manager stripping him of the armbands? How many games was he captain in?
Yeah.
the middle
So
there?
how long was he captain for? 4 games? Or
I'm
6
gonna
games?
I'm gonna count to 10. I need an answer.
I think it
9,
might have been 6 actually.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Go ahead.
2,
No, you know what?
1.
6.
It's 4! It's 4! It's 4! You're so close! I really wanted you guys to get that. I really did. But guys, this is where it's sudden death now because they got 10 wrong. You guys now are at 7. So you guys got 3 more to get wrong in 10 questions. You need to get 7 out of the next 10 right. Otherwise, they've beaten you. Who scored the winner in the 1994 Cup Winners' Cup final for the Gunners? Alan Smith, Ian Wright, Kevin Campbell, or Paul Merson? 1994.
I think it's Paul Merson, bro.
I think it's Kevin Campbell.
Okay, so again, I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds.
Because I remember
Alan
seeing
Smith.
Paul Merson go crazy.
Paul Merson, Alan Smith, Kevin Campbell.
Oh my god, I think it's Paul Merson.
Are you sure?
5,
Bro, I'm so nervous,
4,
man.
3.
I don't know why Paul Merson.
Okay, go ahead. Say it.
Paul Merson.
It's not. It's Smith. It's Smith, guys. Alan Smith.
It's always Alan Smith! Why do I go against Alan Smith?
But listen, you now got to get 2 wrong in 9 questions. It's getting harder for you guys. Though. You got to get 7 out of the last 9 correct to tie with them.
Bro.
Against which club did Thierry Henry break Arsenal's all-time goal record? Against which club? Tottenham, Sparta Prague, Espanyol, or Dortmund? I know you guys don't know this. Probably you guys don't know it. Guys, to get this far, fair play to you guys, because I didn't get this far either, I'll be honest with you. Against which club did Thierry Henry break Arsenal's all-time goal record?
Name those clubs again.
Dortmund, Espanyol, Sparta Prague, or Tottenham?
Espanyol.
They get Sparta Prague, you know.
Correct, T!
Yeah.
I T carried there, you know. See, that's a
Because
really difficult question. That's a really
We
difficult
didn't
They
play
get that
the
wrong.
others. We didn't play the others, and he did not break it against Tottenham. I
No.
remember that.
Ash got that right. Ash got that right side. Sammy had no
course he
clue.
fucking
Sammy had no clue. But Ash knew that. Ash knew the answer. Remember, you're up against a genius. Ash knows everything. Who were the only team to have beaten Arsenal? Ash got this wrong. Who were the only team to have beaten Arsenal in their league-winning 1991 season? Only team to have beaten Arsenal in the 1991 season. Tottenham, United, Leeds, or Chelsea?
For me, it's either United or Chelsea, Sad.
You could have been Leeds. They were very good at that time.
So, because T said a fact there, it's one of those 2 T's. Sad, shut your mouth. Listen to what T's saying, yeah? It's either United or Chelsea.
You know
So,
what?
I'm giving you guys 10 seconds. 9.
It could have been United because we could have lost to them at Old Trafford. Was it
T, what's your heart?
United.
No. Hold on.
No, it's Chelsea. Is it?
I'm
no.
giving you guys one last opportunity.
I think
to
it
pick
might be
one
Okay,
answer.
it's Chelsea.
I think it's Chelsea. I think it's Chelsea.
It was United. It was United.
Bro, you
no.
prick.
I'm
Bro,
joking.
he's
I'm
selling
joking.
us.
I'm joking. It was Chelsea. It's Chelsea.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to say, bro, I was gonna cuss you, bro.
It's Chelsea. So it was Chelsea whose victory at Stamford Bridge prevented them from the Invincibles 13 years earlier.
Crazy.
Which
Damn.
of these facts is not true? Guys, you guys are so close to being Ash and Sammy now. I'll never let Ash live this down. Which of these facts is not true about Arsenal's 01-02 campaign? Which of these facts is not true? 5
Not true.
players, 5 players scored 10 plus goals in all competitions. They were unbeaten away from home. They scored in every game, or they conceded just 19 goals, one every other game.
We weren't unbeaten away from home because I think we.
I think it's the 19 goals one, you know.
What was it? Our 19 goals one?
They conceded just 19 goals, won every other game. They scored in every game. They were unbeaten away from home, and 5 players scored 10 plus goals. You know what?
Oh wait,
T,
which one is
wait,
not?
Shush, you got it right. Unbelievable knowledge. It's that one. Always go with your gut. You knew what you were talking about. Is that they did not concede 19 goals? That's crazy, and they got this wrong as well. This was a really tough question for them.
Okay.
Which this one's really hard. You have 5 questions left. Which car did Thierry Henry famously advertise the iconic "Va va voom" catchphrase? Bugatti Veyron, the Citroen C1, Peugeot 106, or Renault Clio?
Oh my god.
Listen, because it's French, my gut is saying Renault, Saad.
So Citroen. Damn.
Oh my god, bro! You know what? They didn't have a clue. They didn't. So Ashraf was like, "I know it. It's Peugeot. It's Peugeot."
hold on.
And I was like, "Shut up, you fool!"
Oh my god. I remember that.
Yeah, that's smart. And you know what? It's actually right. It was Clio, which is a French organization, and T knew the reason as well. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Guys, your 4 questions left, and you basically got to get more than. If you get at least 3 of these 4, if you get at least you have 2 more to get wrong. So if you get 2 wrong, 2 right, you match their record.
If we
You
get 3, then we beat them.
If you
We
get
need to
3
get
of
3,
these,
Saad. We need to get
if
3.
you get 3 of these last
Yeah.
4 right, you win. Which 2 players scored for Arsenal in the infamous 8-2 defeat against Man United in 2011?
Oh my god. I
Which
was at
2
that
players?
game.
Which 2 players
Saad,
scored for
you,
Arsenal?
you have to remember.
Into
You were
8,
there.
and you know what? Ash got this right immediately. Is it Aaron Ramsey and Oxlade-Chamberlain, Andre Arshavin and Laurent Koscielny, Van Persie and Walcott, or Shamak and Thomas Rosicky? Aaron Ramsey and Oxlade-Chamberlain, Arshavin and Laurent Koscielny, Robin Van Persie and Walcott.
Saad, you were there.
Sad. Throw some ideas. What's your
Saad,
gut telling you?
You were there.
Is it Shamak and Rosicky?
It's not it's not Shamak and Rosicky.
Okay, so you've eliminated them. You're correct there. Is it Aaron Ramsey and Chamberlain? Or
No,
Shavin
it's not Aaron Ramsey and Chamberlain.
Okay, so now Assad's right. It's one of these 2 pairings. Arshavin and Koscielny or Van Persie and Walcott?
I think it's Saad.
Bro.
Okay, look.
Shavin and
not-
Koscielny is just
I think it's that.
screaming at me.
I think it's that as
But
well.
but I remember. Oh my god! Did Van Persie score that Van Pagan, bro?
Even can I be honest
Wait.
with you guys?
'Cause I remember him
Even I knew the answer to this because I remember that game. So is it
Wait,
Van?
wait,
Oh
wait,
my
wait,
God,
wait,
I
wait, wait,
forgot.
wait, wait.
I'm
I
gonna
think
count
I-
5.
I think it's Van Persie and Walcott, bro.
So do I. Van Persie Walcott.
Van Persie, Walcott. Van Persie, yeah.
You guys were so close to side. You absolute bum. How you, bro? Are you stupid, bro? When did Koscielny and Arshavin score in 2011, bro?
Yeah,
It was obviously Van Persie.
I don't know what I was thinking, and then he
So
went
you
to
now
them the next
you
season.
now need to get 2 of these 3 right. 2 of these 3 right. Which of these former Arsenal captains never earned, and Ashraf got this immediately, which of these former Arsenal captains never earned a single senior international cap? They didn't play once internationally senior cap. Gallas, Vermaelen, Arteta, and David O'Leary.
Arteta. Has to be
Arteta.
Arteta. He's never
Yeah,
played for
Arteta,
Spain.
yeah. He
He never played for Spain.
Yeah.
Correct,
He never played
guys.
for Spain.
Guys, you're 2 away. You just need to get one of these 2 right, and you've beaten Ash and Sami.
Bro, I beg you, can we just get both of them correct now?
Yeah, if you get both of them correct,
Yeah.
you've been shamed.
We're so close. We need to get this right, Saad.
Which
come on.
former Arsenal player bought a share in Forest Green Rovers? Seaman, Bellerin, Lee Dixon, or Perez?
I think it's Bellerin, you know, Saad.
You know how crazy it is? It's Bellerin, bro. I'm telling you, this guy is a sicko. I remember seeing the clip.
Okay,
Or
and,
seeing
and,
the
for, and
Twitter
for bonus, just to cement it. Oh, sorry, there's 2 questions left. Because there was 39 and 40. Who was substituted for Manuel Almunia in the 26 Champions League final following Jens Lehmann's red card?
It was
Hleb, Bergkamp, Flamini, or Perez?
I think it was Lepsat, personally.
no, it was Flamini.
Or was it Flamini?
So I need one answer.
Hold on.
Sad. What do you think, bro?
Oh my god!
I think it was Hleb.
I thought it was Flamini.
Hleb,
Flamini came off.
Hleb, Flamini, and Perez, or Gallas?
It cannot be Gallas because he's a defender.
It's not. It's not
Yeah.
Gallas. It was Flamini. It had to be.
Okay, if you're that confident, you can go with Flamini. I don't care.
I have to.
I think it's
Flamini.
Hleb.
I remember
Hleb.
seeing
Okay.
Flamini walk
Oh,
off.
you're both wrong. It was Perez. That's fine. I have to give
Was
it.
it
It was
Perez?
Perez,
Okay, خلاص.
whose final appearance for the Gunners
Oh
ended
my god!
really early.
Oh my god!
Okay,
Okay,
and
so-
guys, look, I've just counted every single score. You guys actually have to get this right to beat them.
Okay, so now we're drawing
So we've
now. and we
matched
need
them
to
on-
get this
on-
to
on-
win
You
it.
match
Okay.
them, and this is the final
Okay.
question. If you get this question right, you've beaten Ash and Sami. Live on
Okay,
YouTube.
hit me.
Who made the most appearances under Arsene Wenger? Dennis Bergkamp, Patrick Vieira, Theo Walcott, or Thierry Henry? The most appearances under Arsene Wenger. I'm not saying Arsenal, Arsene Wenger. Who made the most appearances under Arsene Wenger? Bergkamp, Vieira, Walcott, or Henry?
Walcott was there for a minute, bro. Walcott was there for mad, bro. When did we get Walcott?
When
When did we sign him from Southampton?
I'd think about this guys properly. I'd really think about this.
Okay, so
When
it's
did we
not
start?
Walcott. So it's not Walcott.
Bergkamp, Vieira, Walcott, or Henry?
know
Remove
what it
some
is,
people. Who do you think is not? Who do you think is not?
You know what? It might be Bergkamp, you know? Might be, because he was there for a minute. He even had the new sponsored kit.
But under
Wenger, yeah. Wenger bought him. Wenger
So
bought him.
so are you guys removing Walcott?
it can't
Just
be
give me some
Vieira.
names who you're removing so I can say
The
correct.
thing is, the
I
thing
can
is-
narrow
the
it
thing
down
is
for
with
you
Walcott.
guys.
Walcott scored 100 plus goals because he was there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He was there for a minute at Arsenal.
So I'll give you
So
guys
it's-
I'll give you guys a clue, just like I gave them a clue. Arsene Wenger managed some of the Arsenal players across multiple clubs.
So which clubs did
Yeah,
Arthur?
it was Thierry Henry because he managed him at Monaco. He managed him at Monaco, bro.
Did he?
Are you
I'm putting
sure?
down you guys in. Listen, guys, I'm going on mute. I'm going to turn my camera off and I'm going to count.
I thought Wenger
Bro.
only coached. Wait, who did Wenger coach after Arsenal? Nobody. And
No,
before
no,
Arsenal,
forget
he
about
only
Arsenal.
coached.
Bro, he knew Thierry Henry from Monaco, bro.
But did he manage him at Monaco, though? That's what you got to think about.
Which team did he coach before Arsenal? The Japanese side.
Yeah, Japanese side. But who was at the Japanese side? Vieira? Vieira wasn't there.
No.
Vieira came from.
Walcott was still a sperm.
I know Sad. The thing is, Sad's thinking correctly, but he's just so thick. He doesn't know what he's doing, really. He doesn't know what's going on. Just think. Guys, it's such an easy answer. You just got to sit there and just think. Think. Who is Arsene Wenger? What's his nationality? Where's he come from? Who did he manage? What players played for him for a lot of games? Think about it. Anyway, I'm going to give you no more clues now. You have 10 seconds, and I want an answer.
I think it's Thierry Henry.
T, what's your gut telling you? Give me one name.
But also,
That's
actually,
different.
Bro,
That's different from Sad.
Vieira was the captain. Vieira was the
listen,
captain. Played
Fine.
every game, bro.
It's either Walcott or Bergkamp for me, bro. But
No, I'm
Sad,
going Vieira. I'm going Vieira.
2, 1. What's your final answer?
Patrick Vieira.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
You know what's
Patrick
funny?
Vieira, man.
You know what's funny? Everyone doubted Sad. Even the comments was like, "No, it can't be." You know, I big up Sad for that. That is unbelievable. So, guys, officially, Sad and T have won the Arsenal quiz against Ashraf and Sami. It was a very difficult quiz, but it came down to the final question. And actually, the answer was Vieira. The answer was Vieira, who actually played 401 times under his mentor.
He was the captain.
Henry played 379 games.
But where did Vieira play under Arsene Wenger next to Arsenal?
Only Arsenal. And Sad was actually right.
There,
Henry did 379 with Monaco as well. So you were right. And Bergkamp was third. No, sorry, Walcott was third. You know Walcott was 397 games. He was second. Walcott was second.
Yeah.
It was between Walcott and Henry. You know, sorry, Walcott and Vieira. So you guys know fair play, you know. So we call it both of you had some unbelievable answers. I'll be real. You lot were a lot stronger. I'll be real, a lot stronger. Do you know what I mean? And the ones you got wrong were really difficult.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just showing our age, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I did this quiz. I probably got like 10%, bro. I don't know anything about this. No, but I can't lie. Sad's still thinking about it now. Still thinking about it now.
Because there's other ones in there that I'm upset with myself because I didn't get, bro.
So you didn't get. So I'll tell you which ones you didn't get. Was the Pires one? So Pires.
That one I'm fuming because, bro, that's the last. You know, that's the last time I cried, bro.
Is it
after that final, bro? That's the last time I cried as an adult. Bro.
T got Sparta Prague, which is amazing. T got Sparta Prague, which is unbelievable. Alan
I
Smith.
remember playing
that with Alan Smith's side. That with Alan Smith.
I don't know. Like, you know me, yeah. I'm actually such a dickhead sometimes, bro. That's the reality of this.
No, but you got the easy Alan Smith answer wrong against Liverpool. You should know that Alan Smith scored that goal.
I really don't know what I was thinking.
And you didn't get the Rice captain one in New Wembley, but that was hard. I'll be honest. You didn't get the lens kit. The lens, even though T literally said it correct, he was like, lens had red and yellow. He said the exact colors that lens had in 1998, and he still went with the PSV. I don't even know what you guys went with there. PSV
I went with CSKA Moscow.
Yeah, CSKA Moscow. And also, you didn't get the youngest ever captain wrong as well. It was Adams, which was 4 months younger.
That's a stinker. I should have gotten that right. That's a stinker.
But that one's hard because everyone does say Fabregas because no one realizes that Adams was 4 months
because
younger.
Fabregas captain does when he was a fetus. I was not born when
I want to expose Ash on this one. I want to expose
Mr. Arsenal, bro.
I want to expose Ash on this. I want to expose Ash on this answer because Sad got it right and Ash got it wrong. Ash said that Arsene Wenger would never say something that rude about Jose Mourinho. And he chose Allardyce. Yeah, just let everyone know.
No, you know what it is? He didn't know the answer, so he went on vibes. He thought Allardyce is a dickhead, so he would say something like this. You know what I'm saying?
And you didn't get the and you didn't get the crossbars question either. The crossbars. You lot said it was I don't know what I can't remember what you guys said.
Yeah, we said light.
Floodlights. We said floodlights.
And the last one you got wrong was the Silvinho in 1999. You guys said Edu, which was close. T was on the right track, to be honest. Edu is the second youngest.
Yeah, I thought Silvinho came after Edu. That's my, you know what I'm saying? That was my thought. But it is what it is.
Big up Sad and T. I mean, I know T's got knowledge, yeah, but Sad's really impressed me, you know, because he got a lot of them right there. That I was like, bro,
people just think that I just don't live this. People think that
T's actually got good ball knowledge, but Sad, you did really well. So I counted as well. In total, you got 31 questions right. T got 18 questions correct, and Sad, you got the rest.
So 31 minus 18 is how much?
So T had...
you got the majority, bro.
You got 18, Sad had 13. But I will say it's excellent.
My club.
But I will say though, Sad got some really tough answers.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying I played better. We both did our part because we both watched some important questions.
As soon as he said what club did we play? As soon as you said what club did we play again, play again after a dodgy goal, I was like, bro, this is the moment that I was born for, bro. I knew
No,
that.
do you know what? Do you know which one most surprised me? Do you know which one most surprised me, bro? He said that Bob. He said that the Primrose last middle name is
Because
Bob.
they-
Bob. I don't know how he knew that, bro.
Because, bro, I watched it about Arsenal
you fully
legends.
carried
That.
that because I didn't.
No,
know
you
that,
guessed
bro.
it though, Sad. You guessed it. Don't lie.
Simul Billah, bro. I said it so quick. How could I have guessed it? What are you
Yeah,
talking
but you were
about,
like,
bro?
Let me just pick one of them. I don't know. How would you have known that?
Because Liam Brady, bro. I watched documentaries on these guys, bro. I watched documentaries on Arsenal, bro. What do you think I sit there doing in my spare time, bro?
Big
You know what I did? I actually watched full games from the past, like actually.
Yeah, bro. Full games, bro.
Yeah.
And then obviously, I'll be honest. Ash wanted me. This one takes about 5 minutes, but he wanted me to do the last season a Premier League quiz. It's only 10 questions. No, sorry, it's only
Yeah, go on,
15
man.
questions, but they're quick questions, and
Go on, man.
they got 70%, right? So, which team won the Premier League, ending a 22-year wait for the title?
What is this, Arsenal, man?
Arsenal.
Correct. Who finished?
Do we get options?
You do, but you guys knew that one.
Yeah.
Who finished as the Premier League's top scorer with 27 goals?
Haaland.
Zian Fleming, Erling Haaland, Salah, or Watkins? Correct.
Haaland.
So you're 2 out of 2 so far. Which these get harder. Which goalkeeper kept the most clean sheets with 19? Donnarumma, Henderson, Raya, or Vicario?
Raya, Golden Glove.
Correct. Who finished as the league's top assister with 21 assists? Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Correct.
Bruno
You're 5 out of
Fernandes.
5. You're 5 out of 5. This one's hard. Who made history this season by becoming the Premier League's youngest ever goal scorer?
Max
Max
Dowman.
Dowman,
Max
Esteval,
Dowman.
Mateus Mane, or Ria
Max
Nigamoa?
Dowman.
Hold on. No, hold on.
No, it's Max. It's Max.
It is Max
Correct.
Dowman. Yeah, it is
It's
Max Dowman.
I know. Rio spun him. Rio spun me.
No,
Rio
no.
spun me because I remember
Okay.
that goal, bro.
We're 6 out of 6. Which player broke the all-time Premier League appearances record during this season? All-time Premier League appearances record. Seamus Coleman, Henderson, James Milner, or Kyle Walker?
James Milner.
Milner.
Do you your final answer?
Wait.
Correct.
It's James Milner. It is.
You know, hey, okay, so that's the first question. Sad and Sami and Ash got wrong. They said Coleman. He said Coleman. So big up. That's
Are these
ball
guys
knowledge.
skunked out of their damn head?
Coleman never plays. That's the difference.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. So, which team scored the most Premier League goals this season with 77? Arsenal, Aston Villa, Brighton, or Man City?
Man City.
I think it's Man City. I think.
We conceded the least.
Correct,
Yeah.
guys. You guys are going really well here. I'll be honest with you. So, which promoted side finished highest in the table? Which promoted side finished highest in the table?
Sunderland.
Burnley, Leeds, or Sunderland?
Sunderland.
Correct. Which club moved into Hill Dickinson Stadium this season?
Everton.
Correct.
Hold on, these are easy. What the fuck?
Yeah. What
Which club scored the first goal of the season? The first goal of the season. Bournemouth, Chelsea, Liverpool, or Wolves?
Hold on.
Which club scored the first goal?
Did
of
Liverpool
the season?
score? Did Liverpool played Bournemouth in the first game? It ended 4-2. They scored the first goal. It was Liverpool.
No. It's one of Liverpool or Bournemouth.
It is Liverpool because I remember they
I think
scored
it's Bournemouth.
first.
You know, Sad. I think it is Bournemouth.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's Liverpool. I'm telling you, it's
Guys,
Liverpool.
stop. One of you is correct.
It's
Opposite
Liverpool.
Villa, one of you
Liverpool.
knows.
Okay,
exactly
if you're that confident, then you can go with Liverpool. But I think
Okay,
it's
I'm
Bournemouth.
gonna count to 5.
Hold on.
I think it's Bournemouth, Sad, but you can go with Liverpool.
No, it is Bournemouth.
Okay, one answer. Who is it?
Okay, it's Bournemouth.
Correct.
It is Bournemouth.
T, why are you not more confident, bro? Why are you letting Sad go with Liverpool, bro? Tell him no. it's
Because
Bournemouth, you know
because
it.
this guy is bro. Don't you listen to him? He's like, no, it's Liverpool. It's Liverpool. So I'm like, bro, if you want,
You know
can have
what?
it.
The thing is with me is I say stuff with so much chest, yeah, that it literally sounds like I know it for definite.
So do we have 10 out of 10 now?
Yes, 10 out of 10.
But let's go. Let's go.
And by the way, there's 25 questions, and Sami and Ash got 21 out of 25. They only got 4 wrong. Who became
bro,
the
you
first?
said only 10 questions. We're almost here for 3 hours.
Yeah,
Bro.
wallahi, what's going
Who
on?
became the first Brentford player? Who became the first Brentford player to win EA Sports Player of the Month award? Damsgaard, Coyote, Kelleher, or Igor Thiago?
I think it's Igor Thiago.
It's
The
either
first
Igor
Brentford
Thiago,
player.
the first Brentford player. Maybe it's Damsgaard.
No, hold on. Didn't Coyote win it?
So guys, don't overthink it. Who do you think? What was your first instinct?
It's
Thiago?
Thiago. Igor Thiago.
Correct. Right answer. Don't overthink. It's Igor Thiago. He was the only player that was banging goals like that. Think about
Yeah.
it. Complete the
Okay.
final
Wait.
4 teams. Yeah, go on.
No, I'm gonna switch to my phone. I'll be right back. I'm cooked, bro. I'm going to sit on my balcony because I'm cooking here inside. You know what I'm saying?
I wallahi, T is the funniest brother ever.
He's good.
I wallahi, he's
No,
the
but let's see if you can carry these questions, Sad, and if you want to wait for T.
Yeah.
Complete the final top 4 teams in the league table. Arsenal, Man City, Man United, and
Wait, what?
complete the top 4. Arsenal, Man City, Man United, and who finished 4th? Villa,
Aston
Bournemouth,
Villa.
Chelsea, or Spurs?
Aston Villa.
Incorrect. It was Chelsea. So it's the only
No, it
bro.
wasn't.
You should have waited for T.
No, it wasn't.
Nah, I'm joking. It was Villa.
Are you skunked out your damn head? Don't do that
Yeah.
to me, bro. Because I'll spin your jaw. I'll come to Dubai, bro.
Yeah, listen. Okay, this one's really hard, yeah. So I'm not gonna take your first answer. How many points did champions Arsenal finish ahead of runners-up Man City? 3, 5, 7, or 9? I think we need to wait for T here. T is a good option to have in your back pocket.
Hold on.
Shazad. Wait for T here. Wait for him. Trust me, he could help you here.
What was the answer?
3, 6, 5, 7, or
It
9?
was 5 points.
Wait, what? What's the question?
Ask
How
him.
many points did Arsenal finish ahead of Man City? 3, 5, 7, or 9?
I think it's 5.
Or was it
Sad?
7?
Wait. Hold on. What's your option, Sad? Who do you think is between, Sad?
It's 5 and 7. It's between 5
Okay,
and
so
7.
okay. So
And by the way, I'm just saying this. My camera is off, but wallahi, I'm not looking at anything.
okay.
Yeah,
Wallahi.
that's
So Sad, to tell you, it's one of those two. It's 5 and 7. For you guys not to know this, it's crazy. Think about the remaining season. Think
they were-
about
Oh wait,
Think
no,
about-
it's 7. It's no, yeah, it's 7.
Because let's just break it down, yeah. So they were 2 points behind us against Everton. Then they
Mhm.
drew, yeah. Then they drew and we won, yeah. Which then put the gap up to. No, they were ahead of us, and they drew and it put them.
T. If you had to pick one number, what would it be?
I think it's 7.
Correct.
You know why? Because I think it was 88 and 81 points, if I remember
Yes.
correctly.
Correct.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
the exact points as well.
Big up, man.
Okay,
Big
who
up,
finished
big
bottom? Who finished bottom of the Premier League? Wolves, West Ham, or Burnley?
Wolves.
Wolves.
Which club escaped relegation on the final day of the season? Spurs, Forest, Leeds, or Palace?
Spurs.
Correct. And Sad was overthinking that. At which club stadium did Arsenal lift the Premier League trophy on the final day?
Selhurst Park.
Crystal Palace.
Palace. Sorry.
Correct. Which club had 4 different managers during the season? 4 different managers. Chelsea, Fulham, United, or Forest?
Okay, so they had Rossinier, they had Dan Potts twice, and they had Maresca. So I think it's Chelsea.
Yeah.
What do you mean Dan Potts twice?
But they,
Yeah, the Seth MacFarlane or whatever his name is. What's his name? Callum MacFarlane.
Yeah. One says Seth MacFarlane. That's the guy that made
Family Guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
So the answer is Nottingham Forest. So you guys got that wrong, but it's fine.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Because I was just about to say something.
No, yeah, we're thinking about it, bro. Why are you like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Bro,
He
can
said
you not
it's
let us
Forest.
like discuss?
Okay, fine.
Oh,
Fine.
Simo Billet, I was gonna say, what about Nottingham Forest? Because
You're lying, Side.
No, okay.
Bro,
You know
would I
what?
say
You know what?
Simo Billet if I was lying,
Yeah,
bro?
it's true.
No,
Bro,
okay. You
what?
know
I
what? You
was
can
about
have
to
this one. You
say,
can have this one.
Bro,
You
what
can have
about
this one.
Nottingham Forest? Because look how many managers that they had changed, bro. They had the fucking.
Okay, fine.
No, you can have this
Fine.
one. No problem. You can
No,
have
no,
this
no.
one.
Okay, fine. So, you guys have only got one wrong, I think.
Okay, no problem. You can have this one. We can, you know what I'm saying? I think
sorry,
we'll
you
still
got
get
two
it.
wrong. No, sorry, we've got two wrong so far. So you have two more to get
So what's
wrong.
the second one?
You got this one. You got one more earlier. I can't remember it, but it was one more wrong earlier. Or was
Did
it
we
only
really
one?
get something wrong before this?
Or was
Kelly,
it
can
only
you
one?
confirm in the chat?
Okay, let's see anyway. Let's carry on. Which player reached 100 Premier League goals in record time? Haaland, Salah, Welbeck, or Chris Wood?
Yeah, Haaland, I think, bro. Personally, Saad. What do you think?
It was because he was for Manchester City, or was it in the Premier League?
Correct. Haaland, correct. Which defender scored the most goals? Oh, yeah, I just checked, by the way. Yeah, you've only got one wrong. So
There we go.
they got 22 out of 25. You guys
Pussy-o.
you guys have only got one wrong. So if you get
Out of how many?
out of 19, so you guys got 6 questions left, and if you guys have to basically get.
We can only get 2 wrong. Yeah, we can only get 2 wrong.
And if you get 2 wrong, you level them. You don't go above them.
Just let's go, man. Let's go.
Which defender scored the most goals this season with 6? Van Dijk,
Saad, chill. You need to chill with this one.
Van Dijk, Romero, O'Reilly, or Gabriel Magalhaes?
I think it's Van Dijk.
Nah.
No, it's Van Dijk, Saad, I think.
O'Reilly.
It's Van Dijk. It's Van Dijk. Yeah, it's Van Dijk.
That's unbelievable. You know what? Bro, Gabriel and O'Reilly stick to my head because he scored
Bro,
some big goals.
O'Reilly. I was thinking, hold on, O'Reilly.
You know
bro.
why? You know why I know this? Because I
How
wanted
did you know
to.
that?
You know why? Because I wanted to do the whole agenda about Gabriel getting the most goals as a defender. You know what I'm saying? Beating the John Terry record, and then Van Dijk suddenly turned up and scored more goals than him, bro.
Which club broke the record for the most goals scored from corners in a Premier League season with 19? Sunderland, Man City, Brighton, or Arsenal?
Yeah, Saad.
Which-
19 set pieces. I think it's us, bro. To be
Put
honest.
the fries in the bag, man.
Okay,
Put the fries in
correct.
the bag.
Arsenal,
Okay.
correct.
I don't know why you're
Arsenal.
trying to do this and trying to
No,
make it
there's
tense.
okay. Which
By the way,
manager announced-
big up Zier for the raid. Big up Zier.
Big up Zier for the raid. I've got it on full screen, so sorry, Zier. But big up to you for the raid, my broski. Big up Khoya.
for the raid.
Diman Maghrib.
Big up Khoya, Diya Maghrib every time. Listen, which manager
Oh,
announced he would leave the club at the end of the season after 10 years in charge? Which manager said he would leave the club after 10 years in charge? Marco
Josep.
Silva,
Oh yeah, hold on, mate.
Yeah,
Marco
go.
Silva, Guardiola, Glasner, or Daniel Fleck?
Oh, I wonder who.
I wonder who.
Okay, Guardiola. Which
Josep Guardiola.
which player left his club after 9 years, having won 4 Premier League Golden Boots?
I think it's
player
Salah, bro.
Which club
Yeah,
after?
it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Correct.
It is Salah.
If you get both of these right, you've beaten them. Which player was voted the 2025-2026 Premier League Young Player of the Season?
Nico.
Ooh.
It was Nico O'Reilly.
Lewis Hall, Kobe Mainu, O'Reilly, or Alex Scott?
It was Nico O'Reilly. I don't know why he's trying to be edgy and say, guys, and then give
He's O'Reilly.
Nico O'Reilly.
Okay, it's O'Reilly.
Nico
Okay.
O'Reilly, bro.
And for literally only getting one wrong the entire quiz. Last question. Who was named the 2025-2026 Barclays Manager of the Season?
Mikel Arteta.
The greatest manager. Oh, sorry, last one. Which player was voted the 2025-2026 EA Sports
Fernandes.
Player of the Season?
Bruno Fernandes.
So your result is 24 out of 25. Big up. They've
And guess
beaten
what?
Ash and
We
Sami on
dunked
both
these
quizzes.
scumbags because they're
Yeah,
pussy on the
even if we
side.
had 2 wrong, we would have still won. So it doesn't matter either way.
Ash got a few silly ones wrong, like the Van Dijk one. They didn't get right. They didn't have a clue. They didn't have a clue. That one's
Who did
hard.
he say?
No one knows
Nico
Van
O'Reilly.
Dijk. No, he said Gabriel. He thought
No,
like Gabriel
the
It was never
because
Gabriel.
you know what it is. I remember vividly where Liverpool fans said, "Oh, you only score set pieces," and then suddenly they started scoring set pieces, and Van Dijk was scoring mad goals. You know what I'm saying?
And getting gassed by it, by the way.
No,
Yeah.
you know what? You lot have surprised me today. You know, you lot got sick ball knowledge, man. Both of you. I'll be real. But in this one, you guys smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. You've beaten them on both quizzes. Go on, side. End the show.
Yeah, listen, big up to everybody. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Listen, it was a mad one. Big up to Souls, because that was actually pretty fun, man. We need to do something. Like
Yeah,
that.
it was fun. Yeah, big up.
Nah, big up, man. Big up to Dell, by the way. Yeah, big up Dell, man. Absolutely.
Big up, Dal.
But yeah, big up people. Big up Zay for the raid. Big up Ali A for the super chat. Love. Peace.